We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Welcome to another special broadcast of Riverton High School basketball. Today, the Lady Wolverines and Wolverines have traveled over South Pass and gone about 140 miles to the home of the Lady Tigers and Tigers of Rock Springs. The JV boys just ended Wolverines with a victory, 36-30. Low-scoring affair. And you are listening to, not as usual, 93.9 KTAK. You are listening to 93.1 KFCW. We thank you for joining us. We have some technical difficulties, and with the blizzards and ice storms and everything back out east, we're having a hard time getting the equipment in due to the weather. So we had to adjust things. Luckily, Lander played last night. Lady Tigers fell in defeat. The Tigers boys team won over Lyman. And, of course, tomorrow we will have Wind River and Shoshone on our YouTube. And Ernie Over and Alan Mullins, our normal Lander Valley team, will be calling Riverton versus Kelly Walsh at home in Riverton. They're doing that so that I can go to the Wyoming Press Association conference and the publishers meeting and things of that nature. So want to say a special shout out to them. Also a special shout out to Leanne Sanderson, who is bored up and all weekend. She's doing it Thursday, Friday, well today, Thursday, last night, tonight, and tomorrow. So this is Kevin Shields, and of course back with us is cameraman Connor. Cameraman Connor, say hello.
Hello.
All right, man of many words. And we are at Rock Springs. It is the 1-9 Lady Tigers going to be going up first against the 2-10 Lady Wolverines. We're going to do what we've been doing, which is we got a little more time. We're going to do a deeper dive into both the boys and girls games, starting with the boys game and then the girls since they're next, here on the Hampton Inn Suites Pregame Show, since we don't have a lot of time in between. So we'll be right back to do that. You're listening to 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County's school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today Media. First, looking at the Tiger boys coming in to this game against Riverton. They will be the second game on our tilt. It will be Coach Bill Rosette's 3-8 Rock Springs Tigers. They are led in scoring by Javon Newman with 9.7 per game, led by Goodness Okiri with 5 rebounds per game, and Joey Stauffer with 3.1 assists per game. Steals, they don't cause a whole lot of them. They average about 6 per game, give up 9.4. Their leading defender is Javon Newman with 1.5. Blocks, they only average 1 a game, so no one really of note there. They tend to turn the ball over more than their opponents, 16 to 14.5. And as far as fouling goes, they tend to be about even. They give up about 17 fouls and they commit about 17 fouls. From the field, from two-point land, they're shooting 41% and giving up 51%. That's something to keep an eye on. And from the three-point line, they're just not that good. They are averaging 29% from three, and their opponents are averaging 37% from three. Their leading three-point shooter with more than 20 shots is Javon Newman. He's at 38%, which isn't bad. Their number one shooter from three land, as far as attempts go, is going to be Joey Stauffer. He has 42 on the season, which is double everybody but Javon Newman, but he's only 17%. Their leading scorer from the field is Boston James. He's 35 of 59, and that is good for 59%. From the free throw line, they're 67% on the year. Leading free throw shooter is Owen Patterson at 81%. They're pretty good at the guard position as far as that goes. Joey Stauffer at 71, Cale Anderson at 77. And even their post players, they're bigger guys who are typically more two-point oriented. Javon Newman and Boston James both in the low to mid-60s. So their best outing offensively came back on December 16th against Mountain View with 65 points. And the best shooting game they've had came against Mountain View as well on the same date. They shot 48%. Mountain View pretty much is where they excelled, is the number one game for them all year round. So as far as how they've done on the season, as far as wins and losses, they've lost to Thunder Basin on the 7th of December. Buffalo got dominated by Campbell County, then beat Uinta, Utah, beat Bear Lake, Idaho by 1, a common opponent. We both beat them. Beat Mountain View handily. Lost to Rollins by 1. Got dominated again by East and got dominated by Laramie. So that is the Rock Springs Tigers in a nutshell. We'll come back and take a look at the Lady Tigers here in just a few moments on KFCW.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Out here. And welcome back to 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today Media. It is a special presentation of Riverton High School basketball. You are listening to the Hampton Inn Suites Pregame show, and we're going to dive right in on the Rock Springs Lady Tigers, coached by Ramiro Candelaria. Your number one scorer for them is Sydney Harris. She comes in averaging 10.1. She also throws in three offensive rebounds, leads overall in rebounding with 6.5, although Emma Essay does come in with 3.8 on the defensive side to lead that. On assists per game, they're led by Ella Brewster. She also leads the team in steals with 1.5 of both. As far as blocks, again, a team that's only going to get about 2. You're going to look for those to be spread between Sydney Harris, Emma Essay, and Dana Urban. As far as turnovers per game, they do commit a lot. They commit 21. They don't force a lot, only forcing 14. They've got several who are turning the ball over 4 times a game. That led by Jenna Hansen and Ella Brewster. As far as fouls per game, they don't get in foul trouble very much. They only average 15 fouls per game, and nobody has even an average of 3. Their best offensive performance was against Natrona County High, where they scored 59. They also shot 40% from the field in that game. From the field, they shoot 34% from 2. Not great. Their leading shooter from the field is Sydney Harris, though, at 52%, and then Kaylee Lionberger, and then it really, really falls off. As far as from three land, not good as well. They're only shooting 21% from three, and their leading shooter that has more than 20 attempts would be Brendan Biter with 27%, 9 of 33. From the free throw line, and this could be a chance for Riverton to take advantage of, they are not a good free throw shooting team, only at 53% from the charity stripe. Their leading shooter with any kind of amount of attempts is Janessa Hansen. She's averaging 63%, but Emma S.A., who leads the team in attempts at 42, is only at 45%. Now, as we kind of switch over here and look at the Lady Wolverines, let's actually look at how they've done on the season. Do apologize about that. Lady Tigers, again, coming in at 1-9 on the season. They've lost to Thunder Basin, Buffalo, Campbell County, Bear Lake, Idaho, Mountain View, Skyline, Idaho, East. They destroyed Natrona, though. And then lost to Laramie and lost to Central, and most of their losses in the double-figure range, with the exception of the first loss of the season against Thunder Basin. As we scroll up and look at the Lady Wolverines, who come into this matchup 2-10. Of course, they start out the season, lost to Sheridan, then beat Rollins, then lost to Central, then lost to East. Then losses to Thunder Basin, Lime, and defeated Rollins for the second time. That's their 2 wins, both against Rollins. Lost to Natrona, so that is a common opponent right there. And like I said, Natrona fell heavily, although Natrona had one of their best shooting games of the year against the Wolverines. Then losing to South by 8, then got walloped is the word, really, against Laramie, against East, and against Cody. Of course, those are the class acts of 4A this year, the last 3. So we're about 5 minutes till tip-off, and now we're going to look at the individuals coming into this week. Leading scorer is Paisley Jackson with 4.2. Right behind her has been a nicely developing We2 Cloud Horse at 8 points a game. Leading the way in rebounds with 7 is Haley Engstrom. She leads both offensive and defensive in that category. Leading the team in assists, and something they need to get a little bit better at, with only 1.5, is Taylor Leesburg. She also leads the team in steals with just under 2. Blocks, again, a two blocks a game team, similar to the opponent tonight. Leading the way is Tatum Tyra. She averages just under 1 per game. Turnovers is where things get dicey for the Lady Wolverines. They also get dicey for the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. But for the Lady Wolverines, averaging 23 a game, only forcing 15. And Taylor Leesburg leads in that category, not a category she wants to lead in, with 3.9. But several players are at that 3 turnovers a game or higher. In fact, 5 of them in total. As far as fouls per game, much like Rock Springs Lady Tigers, not a team that's going to foul a lot. Nobody really averaging more than 2, just slightly over 2. Savannah Morton and Taylor Leesburg, and We2 Cloud Horse kind of all tied in that category. As we look at the best outputs, Natrona in a loss, same for Rock Springs, but in a victory. Natrona was the highest scoring output, also the best field goal percentage, best rebound. Natrona has been kind of statistically, if you look outside wins and losses, which is really the only stat that matters, has been kind of the whipping boy for both of them. The only difference is Riverton was the whipping girl, if you will, for Natrona, whereas Rock Springs came away with a nice victory. So it is the 1-9 Lady Tigers against the 2-10 Lady Wolverines. We'll be right back with the Ranger keys to the game here on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show on 93.1 KFCW and WYO Today Media.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that every
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites Pregame Show here on 93.1 KFCW and YO Today Media. It's time for the Ranger Keys of the game, and I'm going to feel like a broken record, but I think y'all would agree with me on this. It comes down to turnovers. This is another game where the Riverton Lady Wolverines come in, where they have a distinct advantage if they can get to the if they can get to the free throw line. If they can get that foul line, the charity stripe, they have a significant percentage advantage over Rock Springs. But in order to do that, they are going to have to take care of the ball. They were doing substantially better than last year, really showing some growth. Still showing some growth now, but that turnover bug has started to bite a little bit harder, and it started to resemble a little more of last year. So you know Coach Bosner has been working on that, and so that's what it really comes down to. And there's 2 ways, kind of part A, part B, that they can do so. One is to not take unneeded risks with the ball. Number 2 is going to be to not make blind passes and blind shots, which is starting to creep back up like it did last year. All year it started to creep back up. So they take care of the ball, they're going to be in this at the end, and we'll see how it plays out as they go for victory number 3. We're going to segue right into the Sutherland starting lineups here on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. First, for the home team, the Rock Springs Lady Tigers, you will have number 11 Biter, number 21 AC, number 24 Brewster, number 32, Hanson, and number 33, Harris. For the Riverton Lady Wolverines, it will be, as it has always been this season, number 1 at guard, Taylon Leesburg, the sophomore. Senior, number 2, a guard, Savannah Morton. Senior, number 11, forward, We2 Cloudhorse. Senior, number 13, power forward, Haley Engstrom. And number 21, leading scorer on the team, a guard, senior, number 21, Paisley Jackson. That's going to do it for the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. We'll be right back with the tip-off here on KFCW and YO Today.
including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Do it 'cause
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
And welcome to tip-off time here on KFCW and WYO Today Media. This is Kevin Shields along with cameraman Connor. We've got the call. Riverton will be in their black shorts, black jerseys, with white numbering and white accents, a little bit of red piping. Rock Springs is going to be in their home. Connor, you know how I do with colors. Is that white and orange?
Yes.
White with orange numbering. Tip-off is going to be won by Rock Springs. Riverton will be going right to left on your radio dial. Rock Springs looking to swing it around, gets it over to Brewster on the left wing. Now up top to Hanson. Now over to the side. Hanson going to drive. Now they're going to swing it back around the top of the key. Looking to drive, cut off by Leesburg is AC. Now back up top, Rock Springs will look to reset the offense here. 7:30 to go in the first quarter, no score. Looking inside, they get it inside. Miss by Biter. Rebound is going to be by Rock Springs, and going up for a putback is going to draw the foul. This one on Paisley Jackson. That'll be her first, team first of this first quarter. It will send, I can't see the number. Yes, there we go. It is going to be Biter going to the line to shoot two. She misses the first one, not the start she wanted. She's 0-2 from the field, misses the free throw. Second one is missed as well, but Rock Springs going to get a third opportunity as they come away with the rebound. Riverton cannot allow that to happen. Riverton in a zone defense, 2-3, looking to get it inside to Brewster. Now they kick it out to AC, and she hits from deep. So good from three-point land. And I just realized the score, the teams went away, so let's get that back up. Stolen away by Rock Springs as Riverton was trying to bring it into the half court. Tigers with a three-point lead. They're going to swing it around. They find her again this time, or find Biter for three. She misses, and Rock Springs comes away with the rebound yet again. They're going to swing it around the horn here. Now they go inside to AC. AC drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound is by Riverton. 6:28 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 in favor of the home team, Lady Tigers. Leesburg now with it at half court, goes to the right wing for Haley Engstrom. Engstrom looking to drive baseline, gets cut off, feeds inside to Jackson, puts it up, and won by Paisley Jackson. Good physical play there by Paisley. And she'll go to the line to shoot one shot, old-fashioned three-point play. Of course, she's got a very unique way. She starts on free throws. She starts about 3 feet away, then steps in, then kind of runs in place after she kicks up her left leg, but it works for her, and she is the leading free throw shooter on the team. She hits that one, and we're tied at 3 with 6:12 to go in the first quarter. Rock Springs going to bring it over on the near side. Brewster with it, gives it up, then gets it right back, swings it around, gets it to Hanson, back to Brewster on the right, cross-court pass to Hanson. Back to Brewster. Brewster open for a long three, no good. Rebound is again by Rock Springs. That is now 4 offensive rebounds for them already early in this game. Swing it cross court. They got an open AC. She puts up the 3, no good. And guess who gets the rebound? It's AC herself. 5th offensive rebound already of the night, and she makes it 5-3 as now Rock Springs will look to press. They're going to tip a pass intended for Savannah Morton out of bounds, but it will stay with the Lady Wolverines with 5:28 in the first quarter. Engstrom looking to inbound it, does so to Taylon Leesburg. A bit of a zone press here, but they're going to get it across. And they get Cloud Horse on the baseline. She looks to drive, tries to go cross court. Ill-advised pass right there on the baseline. It goes off of, I think Savannah Morton might have touched it. If not, it was off of Cloud Horse. Nonetheless, it's the second turnover of the day. So 2 turnovers quickly in the first 3 minutes and 5 offensive rebounds given up. Not the way they want to start, but right now, still only 5-3. They've got it over to Bider. Bider back up top to Harris. They're going to cross court pass back to Bider. She puts it up, no good. Rebound is fought for on the floor, and Riverton comes away with it, but immediately Paisley Jackson is trapped. We go to the floor. Nope, Taylon Leesburg forces a steal, turns it right back over on him, and then she turns it right back. Rock Springs with numbers just for a second. Riverton able to get back. Hanson with it, going to swing it over to Brewster. Brewster back up top to Hanson, back to Brewster on the left wing. Brewster, they're looking inside for Harris. She's being fronted and from behind. They do get it into her. She puts it up way too strong off the back of the glass, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and she is fouled. She will go to the line to shoot 2. I'm guessing this is going to go against We2 Cloud Horse. It is. That's her first, team second. From the line, let's try and get that up here real quick. Harris is going to put the first one up, misses it. Harris on the season is shooting 60% from the line. Missed the first one. They are now 0 for 3 on free throws on the day. As I said, not a good free throw shooting team. Missed the second one as well. Riverton comes away with the rebound. Gets up to Haley Engstrom. Engstrom bringing it up on the far side. Now looking to drive towards the baseline. Gets cut off. Double teamed. She's trapped. She has to get rid of it. Instead, she just turns it over. Thrown in there. Could have thrown it maybe off a knee and gone out of bounds. Looking to drive is no travel called there on Brewster, although she did lift the pivot foot. And now kind of a makeup call. They're going to say AC traveled. That's their second turnover of the day. I didn't see that one, but I did see Brewster drag the pivot foot. So right now, just to recap, it is 5-3 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Riverton lucky with that score as they already have 5 turnovers and given up 5 offensive rebounds on the day. Paskett has checked in. Cammie Paskett in the game for Riverton. She came in and got, let's see here, looks like it was We2 Cloud Horse. And Coach Bosner fiery calls a 30-second timeout. He is not happy with 3:41 to go in the first. We'll take it with him and be right back here on KFCW and WYO Today.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
And welcome back to KFCW and WYO Today's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. Coach Bosner was not happy with the performance of his team. Out of that timeout, it goes into Savannah Morton. Over to Paskett now to Haley Engstrom up at the top of the key. Looking to go into the paint to Jackson. Gets it. She puts it up wildly and is going to get bailed out by a foul. This foul is going to go against Nantrup. She is checked in now for the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. That is her first, team first. Comes with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Jackson puts the first free throw up. It is good. So for all that has gone wrong for Riverton, if Paisley hits this second free throw, she's 3 of 3 on the day, it will be tied. Second one on its way, pure. So it is tied up 5-5 here with 3:28 to play in the first quarter. Bringing it over the midcourt line is the Lady Tigers. They're going to swing it towards the free throw line. Now looking to drive on Brewster after a kick out. She kicks it all the way out down to the baseline. Now they get it up top. Looking underneath. They got it underneath. It's up and no good. But it will be a free throw for AC. The foul is going to go against Paisley Jackson. That's not good. That's her second, team third. She has all the points today for Riverton. Now, that said, AC has all the points for Rock Springs. First one on its way, no good, with 3:11 to play in the first. Jackson's going to have to come out. They're going to put We2 Cloudhorse back in there. So you got Paskett, Leesburg, Morton, Engstrom, and Cloudhorse. Second one by AC is up and good. 6-5 in favor of the Lady Tigers of Rock Springs. Inbound is to Engstrom. She's getting pressured, and they're going to get bailed out a little bit by a foul. And it was a foul. Only bailed out in the fact that she came through them, did Hanson. She came right through Cammie Paskett. Or, excuse me, Savannah Morton there. That is the team third. I'm missing a foul somewhere. I will get that caught up here later. 2:58 to play, getting into the half court. Leesburg splits a triple team, gets into Cloudhorse, who puts it up no good. Rebound by AC. I think Cloudhorse maybe just wasn't used to being that open as Leesburg split a double team and then went around the third defender. Rock Springs now looking to stretch their lead. They get it over to Biter. She shoots a three, no good. Rebound is by Riverton with 2:27 to play in the first. Leesburg going to dribble it, kind of slanted up towards the midcourt line, gets it to Morton, now to Engstrom. Engstrom out to Paskett, to Morton, to Leesburg, swinging it all the way around the horn were the Lady Wolverines. Engstrom back to Leesburg. Leesburg has a good look at three, no good. Rebound by Rock Springs. They get it up quickly to Biter. Biter gets it back up to Hanson for three. She airs it. Air ball, and it will go out of bounds over to Riverton. Got somebody checking in here for both of them. Nope. They look like Tyler was going to come in. He wants this offensive possession to go forward first. So we'll see how that goes. Riverton going to bring it over. No pressure there. Paskett to Morton. Back up top to Engstrom. Engstrom thought about three, then goes to Morton on the right. Morton looks inside for Cloudhorse. She's fronted, gets it back out to Engstrom. Engstrom drives into the elbow, has to just pass it to Cloudhorse and goes off her shoulder. Engstrom right now is dribbling into trouble at times, and that's what caused that turnover. So we'll go over to Rock Springs with 1:34 left in the first quarter. They're going to swing it around. They've got an open look at three for, what number is that? The brunette girl, I can't tell. 10, there we go, for Lionberger. Yeah, she's in. She missed the three, but the rebound is going to be fought for and go out of bounds. Actually, they're going to call a foul on the rebound attempt. They're going to say she was getting it back up. That's going to go against Cammie Paskett, team fourth. The free throws are by Biter. She hits the first one. It's now 7-5. She is now 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Second one is no good. Rebound by Riverton. They're looking to break. Morton looking to take it all the way. Puts it up, and she's going to draw the foul. This one is going against Biter. It's going to be the team fourth. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch who has that other one that I'm missing. But anyway, I'll send Savannah Morton to the line. Morton hits the first. Morton on the season is a 70% free throw shooter. Second one on its way momentarily. She misses it. Rebound by Cloudhorse. Cloudhorse looking to bounce pass in the post. Not usually something you want to attempt to do, and turned it over. So 7-6, Rock Springs with the lead. Swinging around the horn to Lionberger. On the far side, back up top to Webb, who's come in. They're going to get to AC. She's going to shoot a three. Good. She now has 9 points on the day. And that's of the 10 that the Tigers have. 10-6 in favor of the Lady Tigers. We're under 47 seconds, or under 48 seconds, as the ball goes out of bounds off the Tigers as they were trying to force a turnover in the half court. Leesburg will look to inbound, gets it into Cloudhorse, back to Leesburg, far side. We're now under 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Back up top to Engstrom. Engstrom from top of the key, hits Leesburg in the post, but she dribbles out, gets it to Morton. Morton thought to drive, now backs up to the top of the key, over to Engstrom. Engstrom on the left wing, looking inside for Cloudhorse, can't get it to her, instead goes back out to Leesburg. Now inside to Paskett, and she's rejected. Rock Springs with the ball, 18 seconds left in the first quarter, 15 seconds left. They're going to swing it around the horn looking for the last shot. Inside the paint to Lionberger, back out. Three-pointer, good look by Brewster, but air ball, and the ball is going to go out on the rebound off of Riverton with 5.3 seconds left. Excuse me, Morton, I must have misread that. She missed both those free throws. Or so they're saying on the score here. So it's 10-5. So I missed that. Inbound is by Rock Springs, and they don't even get a shot off. So at the end of one, it is 10-5 in favor of the Lady Tigers of Rock Springs over your Riverton Lady Wolverines. We'll be right back with the second quarter here on KFCW and WYO Today.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. And welcome back to KFCW, and why today's coverage of Riverton Lady Wolverine basketball. It's 10-5 to start the second quarter. Riverton will start with the ball and look to get inside the paint. Now it's kicked out to Leesburg, over to Jackson, who's back in. She's going to get a good look from three, no good. And rebound is by Rock Springs. Lionberger gets it over to Brewster. They're going to swing it all the way around the horn. Now they find AC open for three, and maybe there's a reason she was open. She missed that one badly. Riverton will come away with it. Long two by Jackson, left short. Just like her three-pointer was, it was short. Rebound is by Engstrom, missed. Goes out of bounds. It will stay with Riverton. So your Wolverines here, just to recap, starting the second quarter are your starters: Leesburg, Morton, Cloudhorse, Engstrom, and Jackson. Inbound is to Jackson. She shoots a three, misses it, drives in, puts it up, no good. But she's fouled, following her own rebound. Nice offensive board to follow her own shot. Foul will go against number 33. That's Harris. That's her second, team first of the second quarter. Paisley is 3 for 3 today from the free throw line. Make that 4 for 4. Tatum Tyra now coming in for Haley Engstrom. That's her first action. We did see her get off the bench, but we didn't see her come in. Jackson's fifth free throw of the day on the way and pure. Perfect 5 for 5 for her, and now it's back to a one-possession game, 10-7. And we're going to get a 30-second timeout by Coach Candelaria. He just didn't like what he was seeing. We'll take it with him. 7:01 left in the second. It is 10-7, Lady Tigers. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes. And welcome back to KFCW and YO Today's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. 7:01 left in the second. The Lady Tigers lead the Lady Wolverines 10-7 and have the ball after that 30-second timeout. Trying to catch all who's in here. We got Brewster. We already had Lionberger. We got AC. Trying to figure out who else we've got. They're going to get it over to Webb. She's going to start in that, and they get it back up top to AC, over to Lionberger. Lionberger back up top to Webb. Gets it over to Bider. Bider going to drive down, lose control of it. Who did it touch last? They're going to say it last touch, Paisley Jackson, so it will remain with the Lady Tigers. Inbound. They get it back to Webb. Webb gets it over to Bider, and she'll dribble up top and then pass over to AC, who will bring it all the way out towards half court in the Tiger paw. To the left of Webb, now back to AC. AC's going to dribble out, shoot a three. Or excuse me, that wasn't AC. That was Brewster who shot the three. She missed everything but the net. Almost looked like it went in, but just hit the bottom of the net. They get it in on a nice cut to Bider. She misses. A wide open layup, and Riverton's Cloud Horse comes away with it. Gets it to Morton, who will cross over midcourt. Morton to Leesburg. Leesburg on the right wing looking inside. Nothing there. She's got to dribble at some point, and she's going to get it just taken right away from her. 8th turnover of the day on a layup and one. Leesburg decided at the end to push in the back. Wasn't wise. She was beaten. If you're going to foul, I hate to say it this way, it makes it sound bad, but you got to foul harder than that. She just gave her a very obvious shove in the back. And it'll lead to an and one opportunity for Webb. That's Leesburg's team first of the second quarter. Free throw on the way is good. And it's now 13-7 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Looking to trap. Trap's going to be successful, except for the pass that was intended for Paisley, rolled to Savannah Morton. Somehow, Riverton's going to come out with the ball in this. Tyra looking to drive, looked for Cloud Horse, and it's going to be slapped away out of bounds by... Looks like it might have been Brewster actually slapping that out of bounds. So it'll stay with Riverton with 5:32 left in the first half. Morton looking inbound. She's being fronted by AC, and boy, the height difference is something fierce. And they're going to get Morton. She should just let it fall. It was slapped by AC, and it was going to land out of bounds, and Morton jumped as to not be standing out of bounds to try and save it. Of course, she has to establish possession inbounds, and she didn't do that, so that's a turnover. Bider with it, now back up top to Lionberger. Going to get it to AC. Now going to swing it all the way back around to Bider. Bider trying to go cross court, barely got that pass off, and it's going to be a turnover against Rock Springs. Paskett, who's now in the game, trying to drive down, is going to get held as she went about midway past the half-court line. So the foul is going to go against number 20. That is Webb. That is her first, team second of the second quarter. Your Lady Wolverines are now Paskett, Mathill, Jackson, Cloud Horse, and Tyra. They get over to Jackson on the left wing. Jackson now going to bring it up top. It goes off her calf, and it'll be a turnover. That's number 9. AC's going to drive in, put up a shot, no good. Riverton comes away with the rebound. Tatum Tyra was bringing it up. Had to get it to Jackson, almost turned over. Jackson underneath the Cloud Horse. Cloud Horse puts it up, no good. Didn't get it up over the rim. Should have used the glass there. She's now 0 for 2 on the field, but they steal it right back. And now we're all going to hit the ground, and they're going to say Rock Springs had possession. And they're going to say it was a timeout. Comes with 4:27 left to go in the second. It is a full. We'll take it with them and be right back here on KFCW and WYO Today.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
And welcome back to KFCW and WYO Today Media. It is Lady Wolverine basketball here on a beautiful Friday night here in Rock Springs. It was up at 38 degrees. It felt very nice outside and been over 40. Timeout, it is 13-7 in favor of Rock Springs. They're going to swing it around. They find AC. AC for 3 is no good. Rebound is by Brewster, puts up no good, and then we get another rebound. This one by AC, puts up no good, but she is going to come away by being fouled. The foul this time is going to go against Timbry Mathill. That's her first, team second. AC will go to the line. She is 1 for 2 on the day. She misses that one. Remains 13-7, 4:09 to play in the half. AC, the second one on its way in and out, no good, but rebound by Brewster. Gets it out to AC. Over to Lineberger. Lineberger for 3, no good, and I think we're going to get an offensive foul on Biter after the miss. That is going to go against Biter. That is her second, team third of the second quarter. Out of that timeout, you've got Jackson, Leesburg, Cloudhorse, Tyra, and Mathill are your Lady Wolverines. Swing it, they get Jackson. Jackson able to drive, puts up a little floater, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds, last touching Rock Springs. Riverton has hit 1 field goal on the day, and all 7 points have been scored by Paisley Jackson, all but 2 of them from the free throw line. On the inbounds, turnover, that's number 10. Swung around by Rock Springs. They get it up top. Now it's with Hanson, who's checked back in the game to Lineberger. Back to Hanson. Hanson's open for 3. She puts it up, no good. Rebound, number 10. Offensive rebound, number 10. Brewster's going to put up a 2. It's good. 15-7 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Inbound, inside to Taylor Leesburg. It's missed. And she had it about the top, at the elbow, missed the shot, and it goes out of bounds off Timbry Mathill. Tyra going to come out now for Haley Engstrom with 3 minutes to go. And Riverton very lucky that it's this close. Rock Springs not a good shooting team because they do have 10 offensive rebounds and have forced 10 turnovers out of the Lady Wolverines. Lineberger over to AC. AC over to the far side to Hanson. Hanson looks inside, goes cross court to Webb. Webb to AC. AC looking to drive on Jackson, cut off as she tried to go baseline. Gets it back up top to Hanson. Hanson to AC. AC for 3 is going to miss all but the front of the rim. But guess what? An offensive rebound by Lineberger. Cross-court pass again, this time to Brewster. Brewster to AC. AC drives in, loses control of it, and that's turnover number 5. Again, Rock Springs as Jackson comes away with the steal to Leesburg. Leesburg thought about 3. Inside to Jackson. Jackson turns, puts it up, hits the rim twice and no good. And let's see what's going to happen on the rebound attempt. They're going to say jump ball. Possession error, worst thing since purple ketchup, and Colgate got in the frozen food game. It will go over to the Lady Tigers. And I can't emphasize enough, it's not the Lady Tigers are playing well right now. There's just no way to sugarcoat it. The Lady Wolverines are not playing well. They've gone back into their 2-3 zone. Let's see if that helps with the offensive rebounds problem that they have. It should. They're going to swing it around to Lionberger. She puts up a 3, no good. And Cloud Horse is going to come away with the rebound. Nicely done by Cloud Horse boxing out there. To Engstrom on the baseline, looks to drive, gets cut off. Now she's in trouble, and she's going to throw it away. Lionberger going to bring it over the timeline. 8-point lead for the Lady Tigers. They've led basically the whole way, or they were tied once at 3. Swinging around the horn, they get it over to Hanson on the far side. Now back up top to Brewster. 59 seconds left in the first half. Brewster to Hanson. Hanson back to Lionberger. Now all the way over to Brewster. Brewster lets a 3 go. Air ball. Rebound by Riverton. So at least the 2-3 zone right now really helping eliminate that offensive rebound issue as far as giving them up. To Jackson as we go under 35 seconds on the right wing. Jackson looks to drive, and somebody just flopped. Jackson puts up a 15-footer. It's good. Lionberger literally just flopped on the floor trying to draw a push off. 15-9 here with 20 seconds left in the first half. And Brewster's going to put up a 3 and good. So that's kind of a dagger, which 15-9, not bad. Now it's 18-9, 10 seconds left. 9 seconds left. Leesburg with it. To Jackson on the right wing with 5 seconds. Looking inside for Cloud Horse. Going to throw it away, a turnover. And Mathill steals it back. Nicely done. Turnover number 6, but then the horn goes. So, after the first half, it is 18-9 in favor of the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. We will be right back with the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on KFCW and YO Today. B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And welcome to the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on WYO Today and KFCW. At the half, it is Riverton trailing the Lady Tigers of Rock Springs 18-9. And this hasn't been a pretty one by any stretch of the imagination. Rock Springs scoring 10 in the first quarter, 8 in the second, outscoring Riverton, who had 5 and 4. And maybe I shouldn't say Riverton, outscoring Paisley Jackson. When you look at the stat sheet as we go to it, Paisley Jackson has all 9 points. All 9 of them, 2 field goals on the half. Is 5 for 5 from the free throw line. The rest of the team has only shot 7 attempts. Leesburg going 0 for 2, Morton 0 for 1, and 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Cloudhorse 0 for 2, Pasket 0 for 1, Engstrom 0 for 1. For Rock Springs, it's more been about volume than great shooting percentage. They're not shooting the ball well at all, but they do have 18. Their leading scorer is AC with 9. She had all those in the first quarter. It went 0 for in the second quarter. Second leading scorer for them is Brewster with 5, then Webb with 3, Biter with 1. The tail of this here on the United States Marine Corps halftime show is turnovers and offensive rebounds. Taking care of the ball being a big one. Offensive rebounds. We touched on the taking care of the ball during the Ranger Keys the Game, during the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, and Riverton just quite frankly hasn't done it. 12 turnovers on path for 24, which is slightly more than their average. They have gotten 6 out of Rock Springs. The other thing that has absolutely crushed the Lady Wolverines has been the offensive glass. They've given up 10 offensive rebounds. Count them, 10. So 12 turnovers, 10 offensive rebounds in 16 minutes of play. You're not going to win anything doing that. Now, that said, there is a silver lining, and, usually when you have stats like that, there is no silver lining, and that is they're down by 9. They are still in this game because Rock Springs is having a hard time. The reason they're having to rely on those offensive rebounds is they're coming down and missing left and right. They are a team that shoots threes in the 20% range. I'm kind of perplexed why Candelaria lets them shoot the 3 as much as they do. They're jacking them up a lot, and they are airballing a lot for a team that's winning a ball game. So there is still a chance. Second quarter going to be very entertaining. So at the end of 2, it is 18-9. We'll be back with the third quarter here on KFCW and WYO Today.
More for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second.
And welcome back. At half, it is 18-9 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Riverton will start with the ball. It is their starters: Leesburg, Morton, Cloudhorse, Engstrom, and Jackson. Swinging around to Leesburg. Leesburg looking to drive in, does so, puts a runner up. They're going to call her for a travel, though. Looks like it's going to be Hanson, Harris, AC, Brewster, and Biter for not the visitors, Rock Springs. It'll be their ball. As they will swing it around the horn. Looking inside, they get it inside to Harris. She has to kick it out. They get it to a wide open Biter for 3, but she misses. Rebound is by Riverton, and Savannah Morton will come down court with it. Looking inside, gets inside to Jackson on the low block. She puts it up, no good. That foul's going to go against Biter. That's her third, team first of the quarter. So Jackson will go to the line. Jackson, shot is up, left it short. And that's been what's been keeping Riverton in this game, has been Paisley Jackson from the free throw line. On the day, she was 5 of 5. She's now 5 of 6. Second one on the way, good. So she's 6 of 7. 18-10 in favor of in favor of Rock Springs. And they're going to get it over to Harris. Harris going to put up a 2. Is good. Makes it 20-10. I'm trying to help out Ernie and them at the Wind River game. Inside of We2 Cloud Horse. Cloud Horse gets it to Jackson. She puts it up, no good. And Rock Springs will come away with it. So 20-10 in favor of Rock Springs. Up top now, Brewster. Going inside to Harris. Good back defense there by Haley Engstrom. Kicks it, or slaps it, I should say, out of bounds. Inbound is by Rock Springs. They're going to get it up top. This time to Brewster. Brewster up around the logo. Now goes to her left to Hanson. Now up top to AC. AC back over to Brewster. Brewster looking to drive in. Kicks out to AC at the top of the key. Swinging it over to a wide open look for 3 from Hanson. She misses everything, though. But we're going to get a foul against Riverton on the putback attempt. Another offensive rebound. This one is going against We2 Cloud Horse, her second, team first of the quarter. But it does send to the line Brewster, who hits the first. (21-10), 5:40 left in the third. Second one on its way, no good. Rebound is by Riverton. Engstrom has it, and she steps on the line for a turnover. Nobody came to help her. I hate to say it, but this game is more of a regression. They've been progressing very nicely under Bosner as he tries to build this program, but this game, this has been full of mistakes and self-inflicted wounds. Swinging it up top, they get it to Brewster. Brewster over to Lionberger, who is checked in. Back to AC. AC's going to shoot a 3, up and good. Press in effect, and it's going to force a turnover by Taylor Leesburg. She was looking for Jackson, unable to hit her, and they turn the ball over. 24-10, 5:15 left in the third. Brewster brings it up top of the key. She's open. She'll take the 3. No good. Rebound is going to be fought for, and Haley Engstrom's going to come away with it. And she's trapped. She finally gets it cross court to Leesburg, who will now look to bring it up. They're looking to trap her up to Morton. Morton drives in, stops from 17, got hit in the wrist, no call. They're going to say it was clean. It was not. Rebound, or the recovery comes away to Rock Springs. Harris to Brewster. Hanson to Brewster. Now back to Hanson. Up top to AC. AC looking inside. Now goes outside to Brewster. Brewster for a 3 from the wing. No good. Rebound is by Lionberger. Lionberger looking to go across the top of the key. Does so with a pass to Hanson. Hanson will drive in. Gets stuck. Has to get out to AC on the right wing, who will now bring it up top. AC to Lionberger. Lionberger back to Brewster. 4:08 to play in the third. Back up top to AC. Now on the right side to Hanson. Back to AC. They're just looking for 3s. Now finally they go inside to Harris. She puts it up, no good. Rebound is fought for, and it will go out of bounds off of Riverton. Cammie Paskett going to check in. First action of the second half. She'll come in for Savannah Morton. Looking to inbound. They're going to throw it in to Brewster, who's open for 3. Shoots it. Misses badly. Rebound's going to go out of bounds off of Rock Springs. We've got a post here right in front of half of the court for me, so I'm having to kind of back up and look through a different window. Jackson up to Cloud Horse quickly. Cloud Horse into the paint, turns, puts it up, no good. Rebound is put up by Engstrom, no good. And Rock Springs will come away with it after a fight. Looking to break his AC. She puts it up, no good on a layup attempt. And we've got the ball went out of bounds, and it'll go over to Riverton. 3:27 to play in the third. It's 24-10 in favor of Rock Springs. Inbound is tied up, and they all hit the floor. Let's see what they're going to call. They're going to call a jump ball. It will go over to Rock Springs with 3:19 to play. Inbound is to AC. AC's just going to pop a three from the wing. She misses. Rebound is by Riverton. Leesburg brings it up on the near side. They're now going left to right on a radio dial. To Cloudhorse, top of the key. She dribbles over to Jackson on the right wing, back into Cloudhorse. Cloudhorse turns, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Rock Springs. 2:55 to play in the third. AC with it to Lineberger, and coach is not happy. He calls a 30, does Coach Candelaria. So that comes with 2:48 left in the third. We'll take it with them and be right back here on KFCW and WYO Today.
Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste helps.
And welcome back. It is 24-10 here with 2:48 to play in the third. You're listening to KFCW and watching on WYO Today Media. Inbound is going to go deep into the paint for Harris. She can't control it. That'll be turnover number 7 of the day against Rock Springs. Riverton comes up. Paskett had a look at three, didn't take it. Drives in, gets blocked. This time it was legit blocked. And Rock Springs comes away with it. Getting it up top to Hanson. Hanson looking to drive down the middle, gets cut off, gets it to Lineberger. Or is that Webb? That's Webb. Webb to Harris. Oh, now over to Hanson. Hanson looking to drive, cut off by Cammie Paskett nicely. Looking to back down, and they're going to call Paskett for a hand check. That seems a little nitpicky, but nonetheless, it's going to be her second foul. Team second of the third quarter. Comes with 2:13 to play in the third. Inbound, they get it into Harris. Harris gets it right back to Hanson. Hanson up top, goes to the left to Webb. Webb looking to drive, cut off by Leesburg. Now gets to Lineberger, who gets to the elbow, shoots from 15. No good. Rebound by Mathill. It's Mathill, Paskett, Jackson, Leesburg, and Engstrom. They got it inside to Jackson. She put it up, was blocked. Rebound's going to be fought for. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Tigers and will remain with Riverton. Still 24-10. This game is not out of reach, but the way Riverton's playing, it could be a 50-point lead right now. Swinging around the horn, Paskett looking inside for Mathill. She was fronted nicely by Harris, who knocks it out of bounds on a deflection with 1:38 left in the third. Looking to inbound, Engstrom going to be taking it out. Gets it all the way out to Mathill, up at the top of the key. Mathill looking to drive, is going to lose control of it as she does and turns it over. Looking to break is Webb. She's going to get stripped from behind on a nice get back by Cammie Paskett. It will stay with Rock Springs, but she did a great job of making sure it didn't turn into an easy 2. Inbound. Going to swing it all the way up top to Brewster. Brewster bringing it across the top of the key, going left to right. Gets over to Webb on the right wing. Webb dribbles the free throw line. Now kicks it out to Nantrop, who's come back in. Now back out to Brewster. Brewster using a screen, shoots a 3, good. 27-10 in favor of the Lady Tigers with 1:03 left in the third quarter. Paskett with it, looking to drive, gets cut off, tries to force it to Jackson, and we're all going to dive on the floor and get a jump ball. It will stay with Riverton. That comes with 54.8 seconds left in the third. Looking to inbound is Engstrom. Engstrom to Mathill. Mathill got caught up, gets out to Paskett for three. She shot way too hard, air ball, went well over. And rebound is by Rock Springs. They're looking to break. They get it underneath to Harris. She turns, puts up, good. Now it's a 19-point lead. Riverton has scored 1 point here in the third quarter. Went into the third 18-9. It's now 29-10. Jackson looking to drive, puts up, and she's going to draw a foul. It'll be 2 shots. And the free throw line is really the only offense that Riverton has had today. 21 seconds left. Jackson will go to the line where she is 6 of 7 on the day. First one on its way, hits front iron, back iron, no good. Kind of mentioned that when she missed the front end of 2 shots early in the third quarter, that could be a bad sign. I didn't know what an omen it was. Second one on its way is good. (29-11). 14 seconds left. Brewster has it way up towards the timeline. She gets it over to Webb, I do believe. Back up top to Brewster with 4 seconds. Brewster losing control, gets it to Longaberger, or Lionberger, excuse me. Longaberger's a basket. She tried to shoot it, but came back down with it, but the time expired. So after 3, it's 20-11 in favor of the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. We'll be right back with the fourth here on KFCW.
Teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste Services, Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back. At the beginning of the fourth, it's going to be a shot by the home team, and they're going to miss it. It is 29-11, outscoring Riverton 11-2. Was Rock Springs. Cloudhorse gets in the paint. She puts up a 2-pointer. Good. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the first points by someone other than Paisley Jackson in the entire game for Riverton. 29-13. Rock Springs looking to get inside to AC. They do. She tried a really fancy up and kind of under looping finger roll. Should have just gone right up with it, and she missed as she tried to get kind of fancy. Riverton comes away with it to Morton on the wing, up to Jackson. Jackson looking inside for Cloudhorse. It's not there. She uses a screen by Morton. Tries to use again, gets inside to Leesburg. Leesburg drives, puts it up, no good, but she will go to the line. She's 0 for 2 from the field, has not shot a free throw all game, has no points, obviously. Foul is going to go against. It will be against Harris, her third. That is team first of the fourth quarter. Leesburg, first one on its way, too hard off the back rim. Second one on its way. Good. So now Leesburg joins the point, and it's 29-14. And it may sound like point-wise, it's not out of reach. But Riverton has to clean up a lot of things quickly, getting some other scorers and getting a field goal important. Swing it cross court, they get to AC. AC misses. Rebound is by Tatum Tyra. She missed from 3. It is Leesburg, Tyra, Cloudhorse, Jackson, and Morton. For Riverton. And they're going to turn it over as they try and get it into the paint. Only their 5th turnover, though, of the second half, so a little bit better and cleaner. Just not able to get shots. Swinging around is Rock Springs. They're perfectly content to go kind of slow. They're not a team that's really going to shoot out the wazoo. And Tatum Tyra able to hit the ball and causes the turnover. Nicely done by the young lady. She got her hand on it and then chased it down. Looked like she was going to have a chance to get it. Couldn't get to it, but forced it off of Rock Springs. We're going to get a timeout. It's a 30-second by Coach Bosner here with 6:11 left in the third. We'll take it with him. Be right back here on KFCW.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Welcome back. It is 29-14 in favor of Rock Springs. The tail tape, as we said during the United States Marine Corps halftime show, was turnovers and offensive rebounds. Out of the 30-second timeout into Jackson, she's dribbled into the paint, into trouble. Does get it out to Morton. Morton to Leesburg. Leesburg looking to drive in, gets into Tyra. Tyra on the low block, now stuck. She's going to get tied up, and the possession arrow favors Riverton. 5:58 to go. And what for both teams is this is not something you'd send for Kodak. It is not a picture moment. Inbound to Morton. Morton drove to the elbow and her foot just slid. So that will be turnover number 6 of the second half. Of course, 12 in the first half by Riverton. And Riverton will look to press. Haley Ingstrom will come back in now for a W2 Cloudhorse. Thank God for the sneeze button there. Inbound is to Brewster. Brewster's going to pick her way through the press, tries to get to Harrison. Now we're all going to fall on the floor again, and we're going to have a jump ball possession error. The worst thing since peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. Connor would disagree with me, but he's muted himself. So ha, 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 ha.
Oh, yeah?
And now he's unmuted himself. So what have I done? Okay, that's all you wanted to say. Inbound is to Harris. She puts up a 2. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. No good. But she'll get fouled and will go to the line. Foul is against Tyra. That is her first, team first of the fourth quarter. It will send Harris to the line where she is 61% on the year. First one up and good. (30-14), 5:40 to play. Second one on its way, good. You can tell she's definitely been working with someone on that because she leaves a thumb behind on her guide hand because they're having her shoot it with just one hand. We've got a full timeout by Coach Bosner. We'll take it with him with 5:40 to play in the fourth quarter and be back here on KFCW.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, Why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
And welcome back. Riverton with the ball out of that timeout. Jackson to Paskett. Paskett's in the corner, and she's going to be fouled. They're going to whistle that on Hanson. Should be her first. Just a little too much hip as she tried to force her out on the sideline. 5:28 to go, 17-point lead for the Tigers, and that's making it look pretty. It's 31-14. No one has shot well. Jackson gets on the inbounds, drives in, puts up a 2. No good, missed everything. Rebound, though, by Riverton. Paskett does a good job to get open, and they're going to get another foul. Brewster, a little too much physicality there. I'll spit it out. Team third, be inbound. Leesburg, Paskett, Jackson, Engstrom, and Tyra, your Lady Wolverines, out of that timeout just a few moments ago. They get to Leesburg. Leesburg almost loses it, gets up top to Engstrom. Engstrom to Jackson. Jackson gets shoulder checked completely out of the way. No call there, and Rock Springs will come away with it, so it'll go as the 7th turnover of the half. Rock Springs, I'm sure, in no real hurry, but no real danger of a comeback, I don't think. Hanson, Paskett trying to anticipate the pass. They get Harris wide open. She misses, but they get the rebound, does Harris, and she'll go to the line. Yet another offensive rebound. This foul is against number 13. That's Haley Engstrom. That's her first. Team second. Harris will go to the line. They now have 13 offensive rebounds on the day. First one is up and no good. Second one up, no good. Rebound by Tyra. Gets it to Paskett, who will bring over the timeline as we go under 4:40 left to play. To Jackson on the right wing. Jackson looking to back her way down. Has to go outside to Paskett. Paskett now stuck. Needs to get rid of the ball. She's not getting help. Finally, Jackson comes and helps her. Jackson drives, puts it up. No good. And a late whistle is going to send Jackson to the line. She started out 5 for 5. She's now 7 of 9. Foul is against Harris. That's her fourth. Team fourth. See if she can get both of them here. First one just absolutely pure nothing but nylon. And it's 31-15. Second one on its way. No good. Rebound by Rock Springs. They almost threw it away, but able to get control of it. They'll bring it over the timeline, looking to go their left. She looks to drive, and now we go to the ground. And it's going to be a steal by Paisley Jackson. Nicely done there. But Leesburg has it. She's going to run the problem. She gets blocked. Every time they get near the sideline now, they keep blocking Wolverines with their hips. That's against Hanson. It's her second. And it's team fifth. So it's in Taylor Leesburg to the line where she is 1 for 2 on the day. On the season, Leesburg is an 83% free throw shooter. So first one up and good. (31-16), 4:05 to go. Leesburg with one more free throw to come. It's up, and it's pure. She's now 3 of 4 on the day. 31-17, 14-point lead as we will now tick under 4 minutes to go. AC with it, brings it up on the near side, looking inside, and it's going to be thrown away. They were looking for Nantrup, and Riverton comes away with it. Jackson with it on the right wing. She saw an open three. She's going to force it. No good. She pump faked and brought the defender actually closer and then just tried to force it, I think trying to get a foul. Unable to do so with 3:30 to go. Swinging it over to Biter. Biter looking inside for AC. AC puts it up, and we're going to get a foul on Tatum Tyra as AC misses the shot. She will go to the line to shoot 2. That is her second, team third of the fourth quarter. AC on the day is 1 for 4 from the free throw line, but she hits the first one. Coming into the game now, Timbry Mathil, as well as We2 Cloudhorse coming back in. Second one by AC on the way, good. Give her credit where credit's due. She hit them when Riverton might have been trying to sense a bit of life. They're going to pressure. It's going to be hit out of bounds, though, off of Rock Springs. It'll stay with Riverton. Engstrom trying to inbound it here with 3:20 to go in the ball game. Inbound to Mathil. She's stuck, tries to force it to Engstrom, does get it to Engstrom, and Engstrom's going to walk. She had her dribble. She just changed her pivot feet. And so that'll quickly be, now it's turnover number 8. Now we're getting up there like we had in the first half. 20 turnovers on the day, still under the average, but only by 1.2 more or so. Inbound is by Rock Springs. They're going to swing it around the horn. Of course, they're in no hurry to do anything. And we're going to get a whistle as it got funneled out to Webb. It's going to be an offensive foul. This one against Brewster, her second, team 6th. But player control is offensive, so it will just be an inbounds here as we see a Julian Spradlin check into the game for the first time today. Leesburg brings up, looking to drive over to Mathil. And it's going to be thrown down towards the paint. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be off of, seems to be some discussion on this. Haley Engstrom coming in from Mathil right now. It's going to go out on the sideline, and it's going to remain with Riverton. Leesburg inbounds to Engstrom, 2:57 to play in the ball game. To Leesburg in the corner. She's trapped now. You got to help her, guys. Turnover number 9. As she just had to throw it away. She was expecting, Engstrom to cut. Nobody came to her aid. Swings it up top to Brewster. Back over to Webb. Webb dribbles in, slides a little bit, no call. Over to AC now, back over to Brewster. Brewster off of a screen, shoots a 3, no good. Rebound by Rock Springs. Looking to swing it around, now back to Brewster on the left wing. Brewster looking to get it inside to AC. AC puts up the layup, good. Nice little kind of backdoor turn there by her. And it's 35-17 with 2:04 and counting. And there's a steal number 10. They're over their average now. Ballas is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Riverton as they try to get it back. But it was possession by Rock Springs. They'll have it now out of the tip. And we're going to get, let's see here, Mathil, Paskett, and Jackson in for Tyra, Spradlin, and Cloudhorse. 2 minutes to go. 22 turnovers, 14 offensive rebounds. At least they cleaned that up in the second half. Inbound, Brewster's going to bring it all the way up top towards the Tiger Paw. Hands it off to Lionberger. Lionberger to AC. AC looked to drive, got cut off by Mathil. Over to to Webb. Now back up top to Brewster. Now to AC. Minute 30 left in the ball game. Brewster with it on the left wing, goes baseline, kicks it out. Now they're going to swing it all the way back up top to Lionberger. To Webb. Just trying to keep the ball alive and keep time clicking. Brewster with it now up top. Goes over to Webb. Back up top to AC. Minute 08 left. AC dribbled a bit and then picked it up. Got it over to Lionberger. Lionberger over to Brewster on the right wing. 56 seconds left. Brewster loses control of the ball. It looks like it was last touch by Engstrom. That will be the call. So it'll be inbound with 52.8 left by Rock Springs. Inbound goes to Webb. Gets it back to Lionberger. Lionberger looks to drive. Nice couple of spins, puts it up and good. Her first 2 points of the day. And it's 37-17 with 36 seconds left. Basket bringing it over the timeline, goes to her right to Jackson. Jackson looked inside, now up top to Leesburg. Leesburg's going to launch a three, no good. Rebound is going to fall to Rock Springs, who she gets tied up, and that should be, okay, they're going to say she fell with the ball, and she touched it out of bounds. It should be Riverton ball. She thought there should have been a foul. That says it should have been a walk before it was out of bounds, but if there's no foul called, Leesburg will look to inbound it. Inbounds to Jackson. Jackson drives, puts up, blocked. It's going to come away to Rock Springs with 8 seconds left. They're going to get it over to Webb, who shoots a three with 6 seconds left. Put back up by Lionberger is good. She has 4 now. And that'll be the ball game. It's going to end 39-17 in favor of the Lady Tigers. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show here on KFCW. Quality Inn Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for family fun night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports. And welcome to the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on KFCW and WYO today. Not a good game for Riverton. There's no real other way to say it. They fall 39-17. The most they had in the quarter was 6 points. So the first half they finished with 9, got outscored 18-9, and then got outscored 21-8 in the second half. As we go check the ledger, for the Rock Springs Lady Tigers, their leading scorer was AC with 15. Brewster had 9. Harris put in 6, and Lineberger put in 2, and Biter put in 1. For Riverton, it's a paltry score sheet. Jackson of the 17 had 12 of them, and she is our Papa Murphy's player of the game, and she kept the team in it for quite some time. So congratulations to Paisley Jackson, our Papa Murphy's player of the game. And actually, we're going to go ahead and put both logos up because Gatorade play of the game. We need to shorten that. It's not player of the game. Gatorade play of the game is Paisley Jackson getting the old-fashioned three-point play, her first shot of the day, able to tie it up at 3, and that's kind of when everything just went sour for Riverton. In addition to Paisley Jackson, our Gatorade play of the game, and Papa Murphy's player of the game recipient, you're going to have Leesburg finish with 3, all from the free throw line. And We Too Cloud Horse finishes with 2, 1 field goal. And here's the thing. Not a single, those two didn't score until the fourth quarter. So the entire scoreboard was by Paisley Jackson. This is going to be a tough one for Bosner. He's got to work with the team. The team had made a lot of strides, and this one kind of took a step back. Don't think they ever believed they could win it, quite honestly, from the body language and whatnot. And this is a team that, as we saw from the field, they're not that good, is the Lady Tigers. They're allowed to shoot from the three-point line, and they're awful from three. So, I mean, they've given the green light there. But what you couldn't have happen, the two stats that will stand out, is you had 22 turnovers of on the day by Riverton, 9 by Rock Springs, and then the big one, 14 offensive rebounds, 10 of those in the first half. And that kind of spelled the doom for Riverton. Just shooting 25% from the field, sometimes they had that opportunity, did the Lady Tigers, to get 3 and 4 rebounds. So didn't go well. Lot to work on. And, of course, this coming Tuesday night, the big one. The big one that everybody in Riverton looks forward to. Best away crowd of the season for Riverton, as they will travel up to face the Lander Valley Lady Tigers. Right now, if KTAK is back on the air, we'll have the ladies on KTAK, just followed by the boys. And, of course, the Lady Tigers will be on KFCW, what we're on right now. If that is not the case, because we do have University of Wyoming on 99.1 KWYW, as they'll be playing basketball that night, we will be on 101.7 KDNO. Of course, you can always check us here on WYO Today. So that's going to do it for the Click It or Ticket post-game show. We are going to segue out and take a few minutes to pay some bills, and we'll be right back with the Ranger Keys of the Game for the boys here on the Hampton Inn Suites Pregame show.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Welcome back to the Oh, sorry, Connor. Just turn it off. Oh, just turn it off. All right. Now we are back with the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. We'll jump right to the Ranger Keys of the game. Reminder, we do a more extensive breakdown in a Hampton Inn Suites pregame show before the girls' game when we have a little bit more time to dive down deep. This is a 6-6 Riverton, having played the toughest schedule in all of 4A so far by design against the 3-8 Rock Springs Tigers. Really the key for Riverton here is put everything on the back burner, put everything out of your mind. Conference season has started. You won the first one against Cody. Nice win there, winning a 58-48 game. So now you've got Rock Springs coming here, and you be you. Be the Riverton we expected. Now you've gotten a couple games to get everybody rust off. You've gotten Derek DeVries back. You got Brody Dale back healthy. You got Eli Lucas back. You've now had a couple of games with everybody on the roster fully healthy and fully back with the team. And you've had some nice contributions off the bench. So Riverton, just you be you, and you can win and you should win this game. And then worry about Kelly Walsh tomorrow. Tight turnaround tomorrow afternoon, of course, against Kelly Walsh, Ernie Over, and Alan Mullins, who are right now calling Wind River and Shoshone at Shoshone on Wild Today's YouTube. They'll be calling that game, as I will be joining the rest of my newspaper team that went at the Wyoming Press Association in Casper. So thanks to them for picking that up. So again, the Ranger key to the game, don't worry about what Rock Springs is going to do. You be you. Play the tough defense you do. Play the front defense. Box out. Play just pestering, annoying defense, and hit shots when you're open. Do that, and this should chalk up to a victory. So we want to thank the Ranger for their keys to the game. We'll be right back with the Sutherland starting lineups here on KFCW and WYO Today.
When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Riverton's Hampton Inn Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites Pregame show. Sutherland's starting lineups. First for the home team, Rock Springs Tigers will be number 0, Stauffer. Number 1, Patterson. Number 10, Anderson. Number 20, O'Keefe. And number 21, Newman. For your Riverton Wolverines, it will be number 1, senior guard, Derek DeVries. Number 2, senior guard, Ty Sheets. Number 4, senior power forward, Drevin Monroe. Number 12, senior guard, Parker Paxson. And number 24, it will be a senior. Oh, we do have a change all of a sudden. We have Brody Dale. Thank you, Connor, for the catch there. It looks like Drevin Monroe is not dressed, actually. I don't see him down there. We just now caught that. So it's going to be Brody Dale as the starter over Drevin Monroe. Tip is going to be won by and go out of bounds, but it will be won by the home team, Rock Springs Tigers. So you got Houck, Sheets, DeVries, Brody Dale, and Hunter Houck. Quickly getting it in to Newman, and he drives down. We remember that name. He drives in and puts it up, and good. Let's get rid of all the pregame stuff up here and get you back to your scoreboard. forcing a turnover, or forcing it out of bounds, forcing a turnover, excuse me, is going to be Rock Springs. So Newman quickly puts them up 2-0, and then a turnover by Riverton, and it is 2-0, 7:40 to play in the first. Bring it across the timeline is Newman, gets it over to Stauffer. Stauffer finds Patterson up top for three. He's good. So quickly the Tigers coming out saying, hey, we don't care about records. We're going to come out and win this one. DeVries brings up, goes to Paxson. Paxson looks to drive, almost lost control of it, picks it up, must have been tipped, shoots from 15 or from 10, good. And that's what they need, is Parker to get on fire early. Much like last game against Cody, 3 threes right off the gate by Parker, Sheets, and DeVries. They're going into the paint, looking for O'Keefe. O'Keefe looks to drive, puts it up, no good, and he will go to the line. I think they're going to get Hunter Houck with the foul. Let's see here. They do get Hunter Houck with the foul. That'll be his first. Team first. Comes with 6:55 to play in the first quarter. O'Keefe will go to the line. O'Keefe shoots the first one up and good. He is a 55% free throw shooter on the season. Second one, just too hard off the back iron. Ty Sheets with the rebound. Gets it to Dale. Dale, of course, not anything new for him to start. He started the entire time that Derek was out. DeVries now on the right wing, hands off to Paxson. Paxson double teamed for a second there. Tries to get a little room, shoulder shiver there against Newman. He drives in, puts it up, and one by Parker Paxton. Nice. Parker Paxton, nice drive there. He drew the foul against Newman. That's Newman's first. Parker with the first free throw up and good. So 6-5. In the half court, Rock Springs. They've got it with Stauffer on the left wing. Riverton, by the way, in their red with black and white trim. Blocked by Derek DeVries as they try to go inside in the paint. Quickly, Paxson brings it down, looks for a three, no good. Hunter Houck goes up fighting for it, and they're going to get him for a foul. Nice block there by DeVries. And unfortunately, though, that's going to be number 2 against Hunter. Comes with 6:09, minute 51 into the game. And Hunter Houck has to go sit. That'll bring Eli Lucas onto the court. 6-5. Three-pointer miss, and then Hunter over the back of O'Keefe. O'Keefe now guarded by Eli Lucas. They're in man-to-man is Riverton. Swung to Newman. O'Keefe with a screen. Newman pops a three, no good. Rebound by DeVries. DeVries brings it up himself over the timeline. Now at the top of the key, picks up his dribble, goes to Sheets. Sheets looking to drive, puts up a floater, no good. Gets his own rebound though. Tries to go back up, puts up, good. Nice job following his shot by Sheets. And Riverton now has their first lead of the day with 5.5 to go in the first, 7-6 Wolverines. Stauffer going to bring it over the timeline. Patterson. Patterson looking to go to his left. Now they look for Stauffer underneath. Gets O'Keefe at the elbow, the right elbow. He kicks out to a wide open Patterson for three. In and out, no good. Rebound by DeVries. DeVries brings up himself. Now looking to drive straight down the middle. Spins. Gets stopped. Hands it to Paxson. Paxson from the elbow. No good. Rebound by Rock Springs. Looking to drive down is Anderson. Anderson kicks it out to Patterson. Patterson dribbles to the free throw line, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Riverton. DeVries again. DeVries brings it up. Head kind of shows the head motion of a three, gets it to Dale. Dale now coming up from the right wing to the top of the key, dribbles down the free throw line, out to DeVries for three. Good! DeVries from downtown extends the lead to 10-6 in favor of Riverton with 4:28 to play in the first quarter. Coming over midcourt, Patterson going to the left wing to Newman. Newman looking to break Sheets down, puts it up, and good. Nice little drive there by Newman. And it's 10-8. with 4:11 left in the first quarter. Sheets with it, Dale with it. Dale to Lucas. Lucas going baseline, which he loves to do. Puts it up, avoids the charge, and good. 12-8 in favor of Riverton here in the first period. Patterson brings up, goes to Stauffer. Stauffer to O'Keer. O'Keer on the right wing looking to go inside. Loses control of it. Now we hit the ground. And they're going to say O'Keer touched the line and went out of bounds. So it'll be the first turnover of the day against Rock Springs. Each team with one. Blake Gantenbein going to come in now for Brody Dale. Paxson with it. He's going to bring it over to the midcourt stripe. Looks to go right, look to drive. Got cut off by Newman. Now O'Keer and Newman will double team him. And they're going to draw a foul on Newman. They're playing very physical against Paxson. That senior knows how to draw the contact. He did there. So this one they're going to get whistle against Newman. That's his second, team second. And it will lead to, let's see here, number 41, James coming in the game. And Newman will have to take a seat. Paxson with it after the foul, gets it to DeVries. DeVries to Lucas up the top of the key. Lucas looking to drive, stops, dishes out to Sheets. Sheets has to recover, goes to the elbow, shoots, in, out, and out again. Miss, literally went all the way around the rim 1.5 times. And Rock Springs came away with it. Stauffer up to Anderson. Now over to Patterson towards the baseline on the right side, three-point line. Back up top to O'Keer. O'Keer swings it to Stauffer on the left wing. Stauffer spins, puts it up. Paxson looked to strip the ball as he went up with it, but they're going to call the foul, and they're going to call it a shooting foul. So foul against Paxson, his first, team third. And it'll send Stauffer to the line to shoot 2. Stauffer on the season, 71% free throw shooter. First one on its way up and good. That is Stauffer's first point of the day. He'll look to pull within 2 points here for Rock Springs, as we've seen early number 15 coming in. And for some reason, I forgot to write down that name. I will at some point. I do greatly apologize for that. It is a JV player. Hold on, let me see if I did write it down in a previous week. I think I might have. No, I didn't. Who scored on that one? I was looking for 15's name. So Riverton now leads 14-10 after that made bucket. Rock Springs brings up to Anderson. Anderson to Patterson. Patterson O'Keer. Almost a steal by Lucas. Gets it to Stauffer. He launches a 3 up and good. And it's now a 1-point game, 14-13 in favor of Riverton. Riverton go inside, back outside to Gantenbein for 3. Good! Blake Gantenbein, his first shot of the day. Oops, almost gave that to the wrong team on the scoreboard. 17-13 Riverton. Rock Springs brings it over. Stauffer with it, gets it to Anderson. Anderson drives. Contested by DeVries, puts it up, no good. Rebound by James. James going to turn, put it up, good. Nice offensive rebound by him. DeVries quickly in the front court, looks to drive. Stopped, spins, gets into the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound by DeVries, hands it to Paxson. Paxson mauled, it goes out of bounds, though no foul bill stay with Riverton. DeVries looking to inbounds, gets into Paxson. Paxson looking to go towards the elbow, does, puts it up, no good. It'll be a turnover by Parker as it was partially stripped away. Bringing it up, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Nicely done by Ty Sheets. Out of control was Patterson. That's his first, team third. Sorry with the camera there. That was on me. Looking for Ty Sheets on the backdoor cut. They put it up. Ty Sheets misses. Lucas fighting for it. Lucas unable to come away with it. Not a good miss there. Still 17-13 or 17-15 now. As we are at 44 seconds left in the first quarter. I'm getting all sorts of flustered now. Stauffer looking to drive. He walked, and they're going to call the travel. So don't worry about Connor. I'll catch it later. Worry about the camera. So after the travel violation, second turnover of the day against Rock Springs, it'll go over to Riverton with 37.5 seconds left. And based on the body language, I think this is going to be a last-second type thing. Nope, they're going to put it up. Is Paxton, and away comes Rock Springs looking to tie. Ball kind of loose in the paint. They get to Smith. He's blocked, but puts it up anyway. James puts it up and one. So with 19.4 seconds left, they not only have the chance to tie it up here, they got a chance to take the lead here at the end of the first quarter. Foul is against Eli Lucas. His first, team fourth of the quarter. Brody Dale coming back in. He comes in I think he came in for Blake Gantenbein. Free throw up and good. And it's 18-17, Rock Springs. Dale bringing it up, and he's going to get fouled, hand checked, just a little too much. Did Patterson. That's his second, team fourth. And that's kind of a concern. Newman and Patterson, two your starting guards for Rock Springs, both with 2 fouls. Inbound is going to be by Parker. Parker goes to Dale way into the backcourt with 12 seconds left. Dale going to bring it over the midcourt line. Going to his right, looking to get it to Paxton. Now going to his left to Sheets. Sheets for 3. No good. Rebound by Rock Springs. Going to try a three-quarter court toss is Anderson. No good. So that'll end the first quarter. It's 18-17 in favor of Rock Springs. We'll be right back on KFCW and WYO Today.
River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of...
And welcome back. Sorry about that. We'll get back to that commercial and restart it when we get back. Second quarter is going to start. Riverton trailing by 1, 18-17. They will start with the ball, however. Brody Dale. It's Dale, Sheets, DeVries, Paxton, and Lucas. And Sheets is going to turn the ball over. He tried to go baseline and just lost control of it. Of course, Hauk already in a bit of foul trouble. He's got 2. And DeVries not dressed out today. Swinging around is Rock Springs. Rock Springs is going to turn it over. Ty Sheets with the steal. Sheets is going to drive all the way in. Puts up a floater. Good. That was pretty. Riverton retakes the lead, 19-18. Of course, for Rock Springs, they're in foul trouble too with their starting guards, Newman and Patterson, each with 2. Looking inside to O'Keer. O'Keer to James. James from 8 feet misses everything. And Riverton's Ty Sheets comes away with a rebound. 7:15 to go. Riverton by a 1-point lead. Dale with it up at the top of the key to Paxton on the right wing. Paxton looking to break down Stauffer. Goes into the free throw line. Shoots from 15. No good. Rebound is by Riverton, and it's stolen away from Lucas. So down will come Thomas, who's now in the game. Thomas to Stauffer. Stauffer looked for O'Keefe, and they just threw it away right into Dale's hands. Dale brings it down out to DeVries. DeVries looks up a three. No good. Rebound. I think they're going to get Lucas over the back. So you got Stauffer. I'm trying to lay eyes here. Stauffer, O'Keefe, Thomas, Anderson. Not to make a joke about the Matrix. And Newman are in. But Thomas Anderson, Neo. All right, so Riverton going to make a sub here. They're going to bring in Blake Gantenbein and Malachi Smith as Rock Springs brings it up, down. Rock Springs trailing by 1. Up top to Thomas. Over to O'Keefe, now to Newman. Newman guarded by Sheets, setting a pick for him was James. Newman's going to drive all the way in, up and under, good. Newman with 6 on the day, and it's now 20-19 in favor of Rock Springs with 6:14 to play in the half. DeVries brings over to Gantenbein on the right wing. Gantenbein drives into the elbow, now gets over to Sheets. Sheets looks inside, now drives into the paint to Gantenbein. Gantenbein driving in the low block, gets it back out to Sheets up at the top of the key. Sheets to Smith. Smith to Paxson. Paxson looking to drive, puts it up, no good, but he will go to the line. Paxson started out red hot, hitting his first 2 field goals. He's 0 for 3 since then. Foul is going to go against number 41. That's James. That's his first, team first of the second quarter. Paxson will go to the line where he is 1 for 1 on the day. To shoot 2. First one on its way, good. And we're back tied. Sheets yelling out instructions. It's on its way. Paxson, it's good. 21-20 in favor of Riverton as Newman will bring it over the timeline. Gets it O'Keefe at the elbow. Now he dribbles out past 3-point line and gets it back to Newman. Newman over to Thomas. Thomas looking to drive. He has a lane, puts it up, no good. Malachi Smith with the rebound. Gets it to Paxson. Paxson's thought about breaking, now slows up as he goes over midcourt. Now he'll drive to the free throw line, out to Sheets. Sheets for 3, no good. Malachi Smith, long arms for the rebound. Puts it up and good. That was some wingspan, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching it. 23-20, Riverton, 5:07 to play in the first half. Anderson with it, looking inside, gets into James. James against Gantenbein, puts it up and in. They don't get much easier than that one, 23-20. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30-second by Coach Sheets with 4:54 to play in the second. We'll take it with them. Riverton leads 23-22 here on KFCW and WYO Today.
And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
All right, welcome back. You just missed an air ball by Riverton from 3. So to start the second quarter, it is 23-22, Riverton with the lead, but Rock Springs with the ball. They get it inside to Anderson. He turns and puts it up for 2. Good. Not to start the second quarter. I don't know why I said it that way. We already started the second quarter. Out of the timeout. So another lead change as the Tigers will take the lead 24-23. Riverton trying to go into the post, and they're going to draw a foul. Let's see who that's against. They're holding up a 1. Let's see if there's anything along with it. Nope, that is Patterson. That's his 3rd. Team second. It'll send Derek DeVries to the line for his first free throws of the day. First one up and good. And we're tied again. 24-24, 4:21 to go. Second one on its way, good. So we're going to have a full timeout now. I do believe that's by Coach Rosette. We'll lay it down as that. 4:21 to go. It is 25-24 in favor of the Wolverines. We'll be right back on KFCW and NYO Today.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back. 4:18 to play in the first half. 25-24 Riverton. Rock Springs with the ball. Newman brings up, goes to Stauffer on the left wing. Stauffer looking to drive, does so into the paint. Hands it off to James. Blocked by Derek DeVries. Derek going to bring it up. He's had it the whole way into the paint. Dishes out to Gantenbein. Gantenbein to the free throw line to Paxton. Paxton guarded by Stauffer. Looking to drive. Puts it up against James. Blocked, and they're going to say he got wrist. So, and the fans none too happy about that. James with his second, team 3rd of the half of the quarter. Dale, DeVries, Gantenbein, Smith, and Paxton are your Riverton Wolverines after that timeout. Parker 3 for 3 on the day. Second one on the way, or third. Wow. First one on its way. He's now 4 for 4 on the day. Extends the Riverton lead to 2. 26-24, free throw on the way. He's now perfect 5 for 5 on the day. And it's 27-24 with 3:50 to play in the half. Point Riverton. Stauffer bringing it over the timeline, guarded by Paxton, the man-to-man. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson drives in, shoots that 15-footer again, and is good. It's 2 in a row for him from that range, and it's now 27-26, Riverton. Dale going to bring it over the midcourt line, goes to Paxton. Paxton for 3, good! Paxton makes it 30-26. Stauffer over the midcourt, gets it to Newman. Newman gets it over to Anderson. Anderson for 3, maybe not his game, misses. Riverton quickly back. DeVries pump fakes over to Gantenbein now. Gantenbein for 3, no good. Rebound by Brody Dale. Gets out to DeVries. They'll reset the offense. DeVries looking to finger roll it all the way and got way too fancy with the finish as he split 2 defenders. Misses. Rock Springs comes back looking to answer. Stauffer to Newman, who's wide open, good for 3. Back down to a 1-point game, 30-29. 2:35 to play in the half. Dale with it. Top of the key to Smith. Smith on the right wing. Looking to drive. Puts it up. Good! Malachi Smith with 4. now, and it's back out, 32-29. Stauffer to Newman. Newman falls down, has to push it to Stauffer. Stauffer has to run and get control of it, and then just throws off Parker's knee as he was stuck. Smart play there by Stauffer with 2:10 to play in the half. Let's see who's coming in now. We're going to get Cox and Sheets. Sheets coming back in. Cox coming in for the first time today. Inbound is to Anderson, who's open for three, puts it up and good. And we are tied, just like that. 32-32, 2 minutes to go. Paxton looking to drive, stops from the elbow, steps back, fires from 17, good. Riverton back up by 2. Stauffer to O'Keer. O'Keer puts up no good, but he's going to the line as he was just bodied out of the way. Foul should be against Ty Sheets, I do believe. It is. That is his first, team second of the second quarter, excuse me. O'Keer going to the line. He's 1 for 2. First one up and good. Pulls Rock Springs back within 1. Second one, just like the first time he went in line, no good. But they get the rebound, get it out to Anderson, no good from 3. Rebound is to Stauffer for 3, good. And they now lead 36-34. Inbound is to Sheets. Sheets trying to bring it over the timeline, does so. On the wing to DeVries. DeVries about 28 feet from the basket, gets screen from Cox, looks to drive in, spins, puts it up, good. Nice answer there by Derek DeVries, and we're tied again with 1:11 to go, 36-36. Newman going to bring it over the timeline. Newman going to the right, hands it off to Thomas. Thomas for 3, no good. Rebound by Paxton. Paxton brings it up on the left wing, stops, shoots for 3, good! Paxton from downtown. Riverton 39-36, 45 seconds left. Newman bringing it over midcourt, guarded by Sheets. Riverton sticking in this man-to-man as they usually do. Going to Stauffer on the left wing, guarded by Paxton. Stauffer looking inside for Anderson, had him wide open, and he caught it in midair and just put it up on one fell swoop, and it's 39-38. In favor of Riverton with 25 seconds left. DeVries is going to bring it over the timeline. I have no doubt that, he's looking to drive. Now he backs out, hands it to Gantenbein. Gantenbein on the wing has to get it to somebody. Goes to Cox, who was open. Now back out to DeVries with 10 seconds left. 9 seconds left. DeVries way up towards half court. Now he's looking to make a move with 5 seconds. Stop, shoots from 10. No good. Rebound is going to fall to Newman, who's going to go for a three-quarter court 3. No good. And after DeVries has missed, that'll end the half. 39-38 in favor of Riverton. We got ourselves a good one. We'll be right back with the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on KFCW and YO Today.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Quality Inn Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room, and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes. Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Welcome back to KFCW and WYO Today. It is time for the United States Marine Corps halftime show, and boy, do we have a good one for you. It is 39-38 in favor of Riverton over Rock Springs. In the first quarter, it was a 1-point difference as well. That one in favor of Rock Springs. At the end of one, it was 18-17. Then Riverton outscored Rock Springs 22-20 to get us to 39-38. As we check the Ranger Printer scorebook, we see that the leading scorer, there's a tight leading scorer for Rock Springs Tigers. Anderson and Newman both with 9. Stauffer with 8. James with 7. Patterson with 3. O'Keefe with 2. On the flip side of the Ranger Printer scorebook, we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at the Riverton Rangers, the Riverton Wolverines. Leading scorer in the game is Parker Paxson with 17. DeVries has 7. Malachi Smith and Ty Sheets with 4 each. 3 by Blake Gantenbein, and 2 for Brody Dale and Eli Lucas. So this promises to be one heck of a ball game here in the second half. We'll hope you'll stick with us and watch the action or listen to it on KFCW. A reminder, as we end the United States Marine Corps halftime show, tomorrow's game will be on KFCW as well against Kelly Walsh at home, and Ernie Over and Alan Mullins will be bringing you the call. So let's check also the Ranger Printer scoreboard. While we're at, let's see if we can gain a couple of scores here. At halftime, last score we got for that game, it was the Lady Chiefs 15 of Wyoming Indian, losing to Kimmer 18-15. We do have some finals, I do believe. I thought we had one. Maybe we don't. Oh, yes. The Lady Bobcats lost pretty badly. I'm trying to find that. Yes, there it is. Lady Bobcats of Thermopolis fell to Powell 54-10. Of course, last night, the Lady Tigers of Lander Valley fell to Lyman, and the Tigers, the boys, were successful on the road. And, of course, the next game for Lander Valley and the next game for Riverton after tomorrow will be the big one, the rivalry between Lander and Riverton. That will be Tuesday night. Now, because we are waiting on a part to come from the ice storm affected East Coast for KTAK, if we get it on Monday, we will have that in. It won't take us long to get it in once we have it. And KTAK will be where the Riverton feed and me and cameraman Connor will be. And Ernie Over and Alan Mullins will be on this KFCW on 93.1. If that doesn't happen, just in preparation, go ahead and mark it down. We will be on KDNO 101.7. And Lander will be on their normal KFCW. We thought about moving to KWYW, but University of Wyoming has a game that night that we bring you as an affiliate. So we will be on KDNO on Tuesday, if not on KDAK. But check our Facebook. We'll put it there. And, of course, if you're watching on WYO Today's YouTube, you can always watch it there. We will have both feeds, both Lander feed and Riverton feed separate. I know some places you go throughout this country, they'll merge the two broadcast teams together. We want to give you the local feel, so we're going to keep those split for you. So that's going to do it for the United States Marine Corps halftime show. We will be right back with the third quarter here on KFCW and WYO Today.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County, with 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton. RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Midway is at an all-out clear-out for the new 2022 campers with the best price guarantee. Midway has financing with no money down, no payments for the rest of the year. Low interest rates on sweet fifth wheel. Dealer incentives up to $25,000 on toy haulers. Top dollar on trade-ins and door-to-door delivery. It's Midway's all-out clear-out. MidwayCampers.com. Midway, when you expect the best.
And welcome back. It's 39-38. Riverton with the slimmest of margins here at the beginning of the third quarter. It will start with the ball will start with Rock Springs. They're now going right to left on your radio dial. Riverton left to right. They get inbound to O'Keefe. He puts it up, and they're going to call a travel against him. Thought he was maybe going to get it and one. He traveled, though. That's their fifth turnover of the day. Both teams had 4 in the first half. 7:43 to go in the third quarter. Dale, Sheets, it's your starters. Dale, Sheets, Hauk, DeVries, and Paxton. Paxton looking to drive baseline, gets stuck, has to dish out to DeVries. DeVries looking to drive, and he's going to draw a block. And the fans aren't going to like that, but I do believe it was the right call. So DeVries, they're going to say it was on the ground. So foul is against number 0, Stauffer. That is his first, team first of the third quarter. Dale looking to inbound it, and he's going to get called for 5 seconds. Quick count there, but nonetheless probably correct, as no one really came to help him. So you've got Anderson, Stauffer, Newman, Patterson, and I'm going to guess O'Keefe. Yes, O'Keefe. Well, no, O'Keefe is, no, there he is. O'Keefe for Rock Springs. O'Keefe now with it on the baseline, gets it into the paint to Anderson. Anderson puts it up, no good, but he's going to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against, it's either on DeVries or Paxton. It is going to go against Derek DeVries. That is his second. And it will be the team first of the third. Anderson going to the line where he is. Let's see here. Try and pull up the stat for you. First one is up and good. So Anderson on the season is a 77% free throw shooter. Second one is off target, but we have a lane violation. Let's see who that is going to go against. Oh, he's going to get another one, so it was against Riverton. I do believe against Derek DeVries. Anderson will give it another shot to try and take the lead, and he hits it. 40-39. Tigers on top. Here we've had a plethora of lead changes. Dale brings it over the timeline, drives in, puts up a floater, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Gets it to Sheets, who will now bring it outside. Good job by Dale to follow it up. Sheets for 3, no good. Dribbled out and then shot 3, and Rock Springs comes away with the rebound. Patterson with it, looking to drive, kicks out to Stauffer. Stauffer has an open look at 3, good. (43-39) in favor of Rock Springs. Dale over midcourt, going to his left, gets it stolen by Newman. Lazy pass there. Newman's going to take it up, puts it up and in. Might see a timeout here by Sheets, as it's now a 6-point lead, 45-39. Nope, he is tabbing Lucas, though, to come off the bench. Dale looking to drive, drives into the paint, gets it to DeVries. DeVries is going to last touch by Anderson, they'll say. He didn't like it. The fans didn't like it. But it will be Riverton basketball. Okay. I can't hear myself. There we go. Thank God for the sneeze button again. Inbounded by Houck to Lucas. Lucas to DeVries. DeVries gets it to Sheets in the paint. Sheets drives in, puts it up. No good. Rebound is by Rock Springs, looking for the biggest lead, I think, of anybody of tonight. Patterson with it. Patterson lost his dribble, tried to pop it back up into his hands, but finally just picked it up and passed it over to Newman. Newman, top of the key. Newman over to Stauffer. They go to Anderson on the baseline. He drives into the paint, puts it up over Lucas. Good. And now, very quickly, it's an 8-point lead, 47-39. DeVries over the timeline. DeVries going to take a shot from 19 feet out for some reason. No good. Rebound is, we got some foul. We have a foul somewhere. It's going against Stauffer. That's his second, team second of the third quarter. Stauffer and Paxton kind of smiling half and kind of jawing at each other. Houck will inbound. Houck going all the way out to Lucas up at the logo. Lucas looking to drive. And they're going to get him every day, Eli, when you put your elbow out like that. Lucas called for the offensive foul. That'll be his second. Of course, he was brought in to bring some energy, and he did so, but he just put his forearm directly in O'Keefe's chest. Easy call for the ref to make, and immediately Sheets takes him out and puts Blake Gantenbein in. And Sheets is talking with him about that play right there. So, in the half court, Stauffer gets it to Newman. Newman looking to drive, pushes off. They're going to call a block on the floor, though. This one against Ty Sheets, that's his second. And, boy, you could write a script if you're Rock Springs for how to start a third quarter. And this has been just awful for Riverton. 47-39 in favor of Rock Springs, 4:56 left in the third. They get into Anderson. He gets O'Keer. O'Keer, nice little open shot air ball. Nice little 4-footer. It goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Riverton. That was just a bad shot. I don't think he expected to be that open. Everybody collapsed on Anderson after he's hit a couple drives this game. Paxton with it. Brings it over. Need him to kind of take over. He stops. Pops from 10. No good. And now Riverton's 0 for 5 to start the second half. Going to drive is Newman. He's going to miss, but he is going to draw the foul. This one against Hunter Houck, his third. Reminder, no Drevin Monroe. More, unfortunately, also team fourth of the third quarter. Sends Newman to the line to shoot 2. First one on its way. Good. Newman on the day is, well, he's now 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He's got 12 points now. Second one on the way, good. And it is 49-39. Inbound is to Houck, got to Sheets. Riverton searching for any offense they can find. And Coach Sheets has had enough. He's going to call a timeout with 4:24 to go. Let's see what that's going to be. Is it going to be a full? It's going to be a 30, 4:24 to go in the third. Riverton trailing, outscored 11-0 so far in the third. It's 49-39, Rock Springs. We'll be right back on KFCW and WYO Today.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
And welcome back, inbounded by Riverton. Out of the timeout, Houck, DeVries, Gantenbein, Sheets, and Paxson. And the defense for Rock Springs has gotten fairly aggressive. Cut by Houck. Houck out to Gantenbein. Gantenbein has an open look at 3. No good. Rebound by Sheets. And it's going to be stripped away, but out of bounds by Riverton. 0 of 6 from the field now, Riverton in the second half. They haven't been to the line yet, so they have been outscored 11-0. Inbound to Paxson. Paxson has a look at 3. He's fouled. He misses, but he's fouled, and that may be just what the doctor ordered. Paxson on the day, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He has 17 points, and he will go looking for 3 here. Foul is going against Stauffer. That's his third, and he has all 3 of them in the third quarter. First one on its way, good. So hopefully that'll knock the cage off the basket a little bit. 49-40, 2 more for Paxton. Second one on its way, good. 41-49. Riverton claws back within 8, doing so from the free throw line. Still has not hit it from the field in the third quarter. Third one on its way, up and good by Paxton. So that helps. 7-point game, down from an 11-point game to a 7-point game. Or 10-point game to a 7-point game, excuse me. Swinging it around, they get to James, who's now in. They get to Newman. Newman tried to draw the foul. That was one of those old school ones. He misses from 3, kicked his legs way out. Riverton trying to push it up, is going to turn it over, though. Rebound they're going to get it out to Patterson, who's blocked. He's going to get his own rebound after the missed 3, or partially deflected 3, I should say, and put it up and good. Back out to a 9-point game, 51-42, Rock Springs. Houck with it to Sheets. Sheets back to Houck. Nice give and go, and Houck can't finish. Perfect wide open there. Houck got it back, tried to go up right-handed. I do believe he may be dominant right hand, kind of a position where you almost want to go left, right, more likely to be blocked. And did he get the, nope. They're not going to say the charge. They're going to call Parker Paxton on a reach. Looked like Houck had drawn it, but nope, Paxton with the reach. And now they're going to the line for the rest of the third quarter. This will be Patterson, I do believe, going to the line. It is. 2 shots for them the rest of the way out. For the third, at least. First one on its way, no good. So it'll remain 51-42 with 2:56 left in the third. Patterson eyes the second one, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Houck. Gets it to DeVries. DeVries will bring it up. Dead center of the court, right over the Tiger Paw. Off a screen by Houck. Goes the wing, shoots a 3. No good. Rebound fought for by Sheets. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Riverton. Newman with it at half court, going to bring it over, going to the right wing. Hands it off to James. James brings it up to the top of the key, hands it off to Anderson. Anderson will look to drive, stops in the paint. As he was cut off, gets it Newman. Newman puts it up, no good, but he'll go to the line. Newman at the line after Derek DeVries' third foul. First one on its way, good. And we're back out to a 10-point game. Takes a long time, eyes the second one up and good. 11-point game, 53-42. In favor of Rock Springs. Paxton brings it up quickly to Gantenbein. Gantenbein going to lose control of it, gets it back, hands it to Parker. Paxton, long 3, air ball almost. I say almost because it did draw just a little bit of the rim. And everything that Riverton has thrown up there is coming up well short or well off target. Newman with it, spins on Sheets, gets it out to Patterson for 3, no good. Rebound by DeVries. And I think we're going to have on the rebound a foul against Riverton. And it's Houck, and there was no need for it. Frustration foul, in my opinion, no doubt. Sheets is throwing his hands up saying you go up straight for it. You don't undercut him. And he did exactly that. That's his 4th. Team 7th in the third quarter, well over the line. It's going to send O'Keefe to the line to shoot 2. He's in the 50 percentile on the year. First one up, no good. In comes number 15. In comes Malachi Smith. Stauffer coming back in for Rock Springs. O'Keefe with the second one on its way. Good. And it's now a 12-point game. Ty Sheets with it, drives in, gets it. Gantenbein for 3. Good! Gantenbein hits the first field goal of the second half for Riverton and immediately pulls it within 9. Newman bringing it across the timeline. Going to his left, hands it to Stauffer. Stauffer guarded by Paxton. Hands it off. Anderson has a good look after he beat number 15. Puts it up and good. Just young man unable to really keep with Anderson there. Back out to an 11-point game, 56-45. Minute 21. Paxton drives in, dishes out to Gantenbein. Out to Sheets. Sheets for 3. Off target. Rebound is going to be a foul on Gantenbein. That looked a little bit. That let him play. I mean, the guy won it out anyway, so I don't know why they called that on Gantenbein. There was very little contact there. It's his first. But, of course, now it's going to send James to the line to shoot 2 and an 11-point lead. James on the season, 61% from the charity stripe. First one on its way, no good. Right now, that may be the only thing saving Riverton, is that Rock Springs has not been good from the free throw line. Coming in is Thomas. He'll take the place of Stauffer for the Tigers. Second one on its way, good. James now has 8 on the day, and it's back out to a 12-point lead. 57-45. Paxson brings it up over the timeline to the right. Looking inside for Malachi Smith. He puts it up good. Smith now with 6, and he's kind of had his way at times in the paint when he's got an opportunity. 57-47, 53 seconds left in the third. Newman drives, puts it up, blocked by Smith, but right to Anderson. Anderson misses, Smith with the rebound. .15 with it, gets it to Gantenbein, over to Sheets. Sheets driving in, puts up a runner, in and out, no good. 28 seconds left. Newman with it, and looks like he'll stroll up to half court here as the third quarter starts to wrap up. Hands off to Anderson. Anderson guarded by 15. Hands it to James, now to Thomas. Thomas on the left wing goes inside to Anderson. Anderson looks to put it up over Malachi, does so. Misses though. Rebound is blocked by 15. Thomas missed it. And time is going to run out before they can get anything up. So 15 jumped out of his shoes there to get the block, but damage is done. It's 57-47 after 3. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter here on KFCW and Wyo Today Media.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Welcome back to KFCW and Wyo Today, special presentation of Riverton High School Athletics. Riverton Wolverines trail the Tigers 57-47 here at Rock Springs. Being outscored 18-8 in the third quarter is just awful. So starting the fourth, it will be Riverton ball. Paxton's going to drive, puts it up, no good. And it looks like they're going to call a foul against Stauffer. That'll be his fourth, team first. So bigger that it's his fourth, and it's going to see James have to come immediately in for him. They're inbound to Paxson. Paxson for 3, no good. He hasn't hit a field goal since the second quarter. Riverton only with 2 field goals in the third and 3 free throws by Paxson. So down, gets it to Patterson. Patterson brings it up. 10-point deficit. 7:33 left. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson to O'Keer. O'Keer looking to drive, and he's going to run right over Ty Sheets, and they're going to call the charge. And I think that I got to give, I don't know about you, Connor, I got to Ty Sheets just stepped up in front of a freight train, and O'Keer, he had plenty of movement going. That is his, they haven't put it up yet. I've got that as O'Keer's first. Team second of the fourth. So Riverton will come down. They've got their starters minus Hauk. And, Ty Sheets just drove, got blocked. They get it up to Newman. Newman will look to put it up, and good. Put it up over Paxton. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's a full by Coach Rosette. We'll take it with them. 7:05 left in the fourth. Riverton down 59-47 here on KFCW and WYO Today Media.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to KFCW and WYO Today Media's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. It has been, first half, it looked like we were in for a barn burner. It was 39-38 at half, but since then, it has turned bad. It's 59-47. Tigers on top. Riverton has been able to get down to single digits. Got as close as 7 before it ballooned back up. It is a 12-point game to go with 7:05 left. Your Wolverines are Sheets, DeVries, Paxton, Dale, and Lucas. Of course, Houck in foul trouble. Drevin Monroe not here today. Paxton with it, looking to go baseline, and he's going to draw a foul against Newman. That'll be his third, team third of the quarter. Dale looked to inbound. He is standing to his right of our own basket. Looking to inbound, having a hard time, going to go deep for DeVries, does get it to him. DeVries to Sheets. Sheets tries to fake a drive twice, then drives now to Lucas on the baseline. Lucas almost tosses it away, does so, and they're going to come away with it. Turnover, and quickly up court is Rock Springs. Patterson drives in, charge drawn. Sheets making up for a Riverton mistake there. That is going to be Patterson's fourth, team fourth. So Houck going to come back in. They're going to put Thomas in. They've got some issues specifically in their backcourt. Stauffer and Patterson, their two main guards who like to handle the ball and distribute, both with 4 fouls. Houck came in for Riverton. He came in for Sheets. I guess seeing him plowed over twice in 2 minutes was a bit much. They get to Lucas. Lucas looking to drive. Gets cut off by O'Keefe. 6:18 left to play. Still a 12-point game. Lucas drives, puts it up, and good. That's what he can do. Bring some instant energy. Just got to keep it under control. Gets it down to a 10-point game. 59-49. 6:01 left. Looking to drive in. Anderson picks it up, goes to O'Keefe. O'Keefe from 15. Good. That was a pretty shot. O'Keefe now with 5 on the day. More importantly, gives them a 12-point lead again. Riverton looking to bring the ball up, and there's going to be a foul. This one on Thomas. That's his first. More importantly for Riverton, team 5th. It will send Brody Dale to the line shooting 2. That's not necessarily a great thing. Kind of wish it was Paxton or DeVries. Dale on the season from the free throw line is only 43%. For a guard, that's pretty unacceptable. First one in and out, no good. He's a good player. He just free throws just not good at all. Second one on its way, good. So over his percentage, at least he got one. Now they need a stop. Does Riverton. They'll come out at least in some token pressure. Let's see if that stays with it. 61-50. They're going to mainly pick up, it looks like, more so at half court. They were guarding Newman the whole way. Thomas brings over, guarded by Paxton, hands it to Newman, who's guarded by Sheets. Newman to James. James guarded by Lucas. Lucas gave up position. Luckily, James wasn't looking to drive. Back out to Newman. Newman looking to drive, is going to run over Lucas, and they're going to say and one, and Sheets is furious, and I don't blame him. That may have been more Lucas's reputation than anything else that gets the and one for Newman. And unfortunately, it's a well-earned reputation. He tends to slide underneath for charges. That one he didn't. But Newman's going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play, and he's good. So now it's 64-50. And Riverton going to call a timeout. It is a full by Riverton. Comes with 5:25 to go. We'll take it with them and be right back on KFCW and YO Today. I almost said KTAK.
Proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County School Athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Out of the timeout, Paxton brings up, gets it to Lucas. Lucas leaves the baseline, comes up top, looks to drive, does so, stopped, turns, puts it up, leaves it short. They're leaving everything short all of a sudden, almost like they're tired. But they haven't played since Saturday, so not sure. Hopefully we get a chance to talk to Coach at the end. Not sure we will. Anderson with it up top. We're under 5 minutes to go now. Hands it to Newman. Newman drives in, puts it up, is blocked, but there's going to be a foul, and that might be on Houck. That is, Hunter Houck is now fouled out. Got him from the side. Only team second. It will send Newman to the line, though, where he is 5 for 5 on the day. Houck coming out, so they're going to have to put Blake Gantenbein back in. Drevin Monroe being out has really hurt this team in the post, but this Rock Springs isn't an overly tall team, but again, this team suffering from the lack of being able to have a full roster. Newman, first one up on its way. I do wonder if he's in concussion protocol from Saturday. We do remember he hit his head pretty darn hard. That would be my guess, but we don't want to guess. Second one on its way is good. And it has ballooned to a 16-point game. Gantenbein with it to Paxton. Paxton has an open look at three. They need it. No good. Everybody's gone cold. Newman with it. Newman looking to drive. Now dishes it out to James. James on the left wing. Looks inside. Said O'Keefe comes out to him. O'Keefe, just busted a move on Lucas. And we're going to get a grab on the play. Foul is against Lucas. That'll be his fourth. Nope, they're going to say that was actually his fifth. I didn't have it that way, but it is. So now he's fouled out. And Riverton don't have a whole lot more to go with. They're going to bring Brody Dale back in, so the team will just get smaller. And this is a team that needs its full complement. Looking to inbound Stauffer to James perfectly, puts it up and one. They call Ty Sheets for the foul. If it was a foul, it was light, but it's a foul nonetheless. That's Ty's third, team fourth. It'll send James to the line where he is 2 of 3 on the day. And that one is good. 19-point lead with 4 minutes to go. Sheets looking to drive, puts it up, no good, but he will go to the line as he drew foul. He draws it from James. James is third. Team 6. Sheets going to the line. Sheets, one of the better free throw shooters on this team, puts it up and good. Actually, probably the second best overall. Probably first best. Actually, probably the best overall in percentage this year, as Paxton's been off at points. But they're very neck and neck. 2 best free throw shooters on the team. Second one up and good. 69-52, 4:04 to play. Riverton in a press. Gantenbein, Paxton, Sheets, Dale, and DeVries. Your Wolverines inbound to Anderson to Newman. Newman's going to blow by Sheets for a second, but then he slows up. Newman just shakes it, and that's got to be offensive, and it is. Newman dropped Sheets and then tried to go back for more on the shake and bake and fully extended his left elbow or left arm. So that'll be the team's 7th. It'll be his 4th. They wanted to get him out, but not in time. Paxton going to drive by by them, puts up a floater. Good is Paxton. 15-point game, 69-54, 3:44 to play. And now they're going to whistle in the guys to come in. They're going to see Thomas coming in for Newman. It's a little bit shocking. Newman, of course, has 4 fouls, but is the better ball controller. They're going to throw deep for O'Keefe. They do. He runs down, throws the layup in, and good. He just left Ty Sheets completely in the wind. 71-54. Sheets trying to make a move, drives in. He's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line. Everything's a free throw now. That's on O'Keefe. That's his second. 17-point game. Transfer bring it within 15. On the day, Ty Sheets is 2 of 2 from the free throw line. First one up and good. Misses it. Misses the second one, so it's 71-55. Stauffer brings it over the timeline. Goes to his left, hands it to Patterson. Patterson will drive in, puts it up, gets fouled by Ty Sheets. That's his 4th. Team 5th, so everybody's shooting free throws the rest of the way out. It will send Patterson to the line, where he is 0 for 2 on the day. He's got 5 points. On the way, up and no good. Second one on its way, no good. And Gantenbein did not, and he gets a block. Gantenbein did not block out O'Keefe, but made up for it with the block. O'Keefe got the easy rebound. Gantenbein blocked him. Paxton to Gantenbein. Gantenbein for 3, no good. Rebound by Sheets. He goes up, puts it up, and 1. Sheets going to look for the old-fashioned three-pointer. Foul is against number 3, Mooneyhun, who had came into the game for maybe a spell. That's who they put it up as. Sheets will go to the line looking to bring his team, and he misses it. Looking to bring him within 13. Second free throw in a row missed by Ty. Stauffer bringing it up. Now they're going to look to take some time off, I would think. 2:53 to go, 14-point game. DeVries trying to pick the pocket of Patterson. That's the guy you want to foul, though, Derek. That'll be number 4 against Derek DeVries. Listen, Patterson to the line. Patterson, of course, on the day, though, is 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Hopefully he continues that streak. First one on its way, and it's good. When we definitely need him to miss, he hits. 72-57 here from Rock Springs. Tight first half, second half, especially third quarter. All Tigers of Rock Springs. Patterson eyeing the second one on its way, pure. Back out to a 16-point lead with 2:51 to play. Inbound is to Dale. Dale looks to drive, stops in the paint, picks it up, out to Gantenbein. Gantenbein drives in the paint, shoots a little fadeaway, air ball. Rebound by Rock Springs. It has been that kind of second half, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas going over to the right wing. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Rosette. Let's see how long, if it's going to be 30. It is a 30-second. Comes with 2:26 to play in the ball game. We'll take it with them. Be right back on KFCW and WYO Today.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
And welcome back. It may be a foregone conclusion at this point with 2:26 left that Rock Springs is going to win and Riverton is going to fall to 6-7, losing to 3-8 Rock Springs. And you don't have to point any further than the third quarter. Offensively, just getting outscored 18-8, getting outscored by 10 points, and it felt like a whole lot more than that. Looking to drive in as Patterson puts it up, air ball. Riverton with the rebound. Paxson bring it up. He's going to shoot a three. Good. First three since the second quarter for Paxson. It is a 13-point game, 73 to 59. And Riverton now going to force a turnover with 1:55 to go. So 14-point game. Inbound is to Paxton. They hit a three here, then we'll start talking about getting excited or something like that, or old-fashioned. To Dale. Dale's going to shoot the three. No good. Rebound by O'Keefe. O'Keefe hands it off to, I can't tell, Mooneyhun. Mooneyhun's going to get fouled by Sheets. Sheets goes way up into the student section. Sure, that was beloved, but able to avoid injury. 1:39 to go. It's going to send Mooneyhun to the line. The foul against, they keep it up. They're doing the same thing some other places do, where they keep it up very little time. Finally, they put it back up because refs need to know this. That's his fifth. So Ty Sheets is out of the game, and in will come Aiden Kelly. First time we've seen him today. And we'll get all sorts of substitutions now. Mooneyhun going to the line. First time he's going to have a shot at points today. First one on its way. Good. Back out to a 15-point lead. Mooneyhun with the second one. Too hard. Rebound by Paxson. 15-point game. 98 seconds left. Paxson launches the three. Good. He's giving it his all. We'll give him that. They all are. 74-62. 12-point game. Driving in is Stauffer. Puts it up and good. 76-62. Dale going to bring it up. 1:10 left to DeVries. DeVries for three. Misses everything. Gantenbein tried to get the rebound. Unable to do so. DeVries has been held scoreless in the second half. Stauffer will bring it over the timeline. Hands it off to Mooneyhun. Mooneyhun to Anderson. Anderson going to dribble around a little bit. Hands it off to Newman. 46 seconds left in the ball game. Mooneyhun with it now, gets it back to Anderson. 34 seconds left in the ball game. Newman's going to get a kick ball, I think. No, we're going to get a foul. Not what we needed to see at this point. Foul is going to be against, let's see here, number 1, Derek DeVries. That's his 5th. He's going to foul out. So Derek's going to have to come out. My guess is they're going to put in 15. Nope, they're going to put in Hernandez, actually. Hernandez coming into the game for the first time. Kind of interesting. We haven't seen Malachi Smith in the fourth quarter. Of course, you're looking for threes at that point. So Anderson will go to the line to shoot 2 after the foul. First one is on its way, and it's good. (77-62). Rock Springs going to walk out not just with a close victory, a big, nice statement win for them. And Riverton struggles offensively at times continue. Second one made, and it's a 16-point lead again, 78-62. Cox coming in now. He's going to come in for Parker. No reason to get Parker hurt, or Derek for that matter. Of course, Derek fouled out. So you got Kelly, Hernandez, Gantbine, Dale, and Cox in the game. Kelly brings it up, gets it to Hernandez. Hernandez off the screen by Cox to Dale. Dale drives in, puts it up, and good. Dale now has 5 on the day, 78-64, 10 seconds left. They're just going to kind of dribble it out, I do believe. They've got all sorts of guys in. Jenkins in, Mooneyhun in. Guys we haven't seen, they get to Jenkins. Jenkins with 1 second, and that is the final horn. 78-64 in favor of Rock Springs. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on KFCW and WYO Today.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Bailey's Enterprises is a proud sponsor of Riverton Wolverines football. For over 50 years, Bailey's has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service and to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey, go Wolverines. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on KFCW and WYO Today. We're joined by our Papa Murphy's player of the game, Malachi Smith. Malachi, it's been a joy to watch you develop today. You seem like every game you come out, you're starting to feel more and more comfortable in the post. Is that the case? Yeah, a couple of times you looked like you had really good footwork. You had the guy beat, and it's been a pleasure to watch that. And then, of course, on the defensive end, especially when you got Drevin Monroe out, you had to log some meaningful minutes, had a couple of nice blocks, everything like that. I know you don't care about the individual accolades. You wanted to win. But what does it mean to you that now Coach is starting to trust you more and more with the varsity squad? All right, well, we want to thank Malachi Smith. He is our Papa Murphy's Player of the Game. And we'll be right back here on WYO Today in KFCW.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
And we're back here on the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We're joined by Coach Sheets. Coach Sheets, another one where we went into the third quarter and things just kind of evaporated quickly.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Yeah, you're exactly right. Third quarter was not particularly good in any way, shape, or form, and very disappointing.
I'm guessing that if you're allowed to tell us, Monroe's still in concussion protocol from last week?
No, it's grades.
Okay.
He's ineligible.
Okay, so you had to fiddle with your lineup quite a bit, and you look to have some success with some guys, bringing them in who haven't been able to play a whole lot. Malachi Smith, our player of the game, when he came in, looks like he's developing more and more. What does it mean to you to see him develop into a potentially dominant post player?
No, Malachi's done a good job. Some of those younger guys have really shown kind of in practice and, in the JV games, that's kind of their proving grounds. And, Malachi's done a good job with that. And, for him, it's just playing at the varsity speed. It's always a tough transition, especially for a post kid that sometimes he has to guard some of the guards, sometimes he has to guard a post. But, good minutes out of Malachi tonight. Very pleased with what he did.
And you got to turn around tomorrow. You got Kelly Walsh at home. And this is a team who you could kind of read it in Cheyenne East when Parker was talking when he came up and then he left, that the team mentally knows they're a good team, but they're not playing like, what do you do to kind of get them ready to turn around so quickly against the Kelly Walsh team who's going to say, hey, we can go in and beat these guys?
Yeah, no, it was it's always hard to, kind of flip the page. It's fun when it's a good win. To flip the page is always fun. When you play extremely poorly to give up 78 points against a team that's, just average in 4A. They're not near the top, but tip your hat to them because again, 78 points is a lot for any team, whether it's the top teams or whether it's teams that are kind of struggling to get their confidence. And so our defense was just porous tonight. It was terrible in a lot of ways, and so. We got to flip the page and get ready because if we play defense like we played tonight, it wouldn't matter if it's the Shoshone girls JV team. We would struggle. So again, we've got a lot to kind of work on, just little things. It'd be good to watch the film, kind of see where we're lacking because Rock Springs definitely wanted it more than us, especially in the second half to go into the halftime with the lead, and then to kind of get blown out like that is very disappointing.
I know coming in, a lot of people saw a 3-8 team, but what you saw, of course, was I've seen it before the past season. Newman's a good player, and he's surrounded by some good players, and they kind of had the first bounce off the dribble each and every time. What do you attribute that to, or is it just bad footwork? You need to work on it, whatnot?
Well, I mean, they're playing their home gym, and you shoot well in your home gym, you get a crowd. Those kids are quick. They're not. It's kind of opposite of Cody. Cody was big, strong, physical, and quick. These guys aren't quite as strong. At the guard spots, they're a little bit smaller, but they're quick. They get to the lane. Their post did a good job, kind of getting the ball inside, and you tip your hat to them because they played well.
All right, we want to thank Coach Sheets. We'll be right back on KFCW.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit atlanticcity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We're going to real quickly look at the stats for Riverton. Finished losing 78-64 to Rock Springs. Parker Paxton finishes with 28. Ty Sheets with 9. Derek DeVries with 7. Malachi Smith with 6. Blake Gantenbein with 6. Brody Dale with 5. And Eli Lucas with 4. And the real tell of the difference is when you look at the second half, just to give you an idea, Gantenbein scored 3 in the second half. Derek DeVries held scoreless, only took 3 shots the entire second half. Sheets finished with 5 more, only hit 1 from the field, though. The rest were all free throws. Scored 5 in the second half. Brody Dale scored 3 in the second half. Parker Paxton had 11. But most of that was when the game was already decided in the fourth quarter. Only had 3 in the third quarter. This is a team that scored 8 total in the third quarter. Only 2 shots from the field, and those by Gantenbein and Malachi Smith. There's an old saying that best players got to be best players sometimes. And Parker, he put it 28, can't ask for a whole lot more, although the timing of it in third quarter would probably been better. But guys like Derek DeVries and Ty Sheets, especially when Drevin Monroe's out or especially when Derek was out or whatnot, you've got to have guys step into that role, and they kind of didn't. And as you heard Coach Sheets say, you know, the offense is the offense, but the defense was porous. So, unfortunately for this team, they've got to now turn around and play a Kelly Walsh team who, you know, they've heard the score, or they're hearing the score, they're watching this and going, we can beat this team. We can go in and beat this team. They're going to be mentally down. So Coach Sheets has the unenviable task, a hard task, to get a bunch of teenage guys to go, hey, we got to forget about this and move on. Because as you remember in the Ranger pregame and the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, the Ranger keys the game. The biggest thing I said was Riverton had to be Riverton. Just go you be you. They weren't. The annoying defense, the pressure defense, it wasn't there. They were getting beat off first dribble, stuff of that nature. So tomorrow will be Ernie Over and Alan Mullins, our normal Lander Valley Tigers crew, as I'll be at Wyoming Press Association. They will bring you the action here on KFCW and WYO Today. Until then, this has been Kevin Shields and cameraman Connor saying good night and see you tomorrow.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.